should be working. Testing.
Yep. I made sure to turn on the audio just to make sure.
Woohoo! First day back, you gotta kind of anticipate there's gonna be something, but well, I'm sure it'll rear its head later.
Elven Ring background.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this is what we've got. This is what Tony's got for me.
That's the background we're gonna be using.
Okay.
Yep.
I don't know anything, so.
It's live! We're live! Yes. We're finally back.
Are you sure?
I mean,
are
God
you sure
willing.
this is? Are you sure this isn't just a figment of your imagination?
Oh, I mean, you guys just in your fever dream missed me so much that here I am.
Because, I mean, you know, as I always say, if you always hear me, I'm just a figment of your imagination. I don't actually exist.
We should. So you're saying we should check that out. We should worry about ourselves.
Oh, I mean, no, it's fine.
All right, let's see here.
So if you guys did not read the description or the announcement, we are working on the thumbnail for the first episode of Shield Hero. And we've already got our background, so that'll, something to have fun. Points for anyone who can guess where this is from, what this is taken from.
I think I already said it, so,
I didn't hear you, so it didn't happen.
solid logic.
I told you, I'm just a figment of your imagination.
I also, because Scott voices a character, Scott Kaiser-Neko voices a character in the first episode, so I actually shot him an invite if he wants to join us, so maybe he will join us. We'll see. That'd be pretty cool. I don't expect him to, because he's super busy, all the time, so it's alright.
I was already super nervous yesterday. Don't even make me, uber nervous.
Why were you nervous yesterday? What happened yesterday?
We were streaming with Leafy.
Oh, that's right, we were doing that! OJ, specifically, you guys hated me.
Yeah,
Oh.
I wonder why.
Was that what the call that I missed from you was?
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, we were playing OJ, and
I feel so bad for you guys.
and I warned them beforehand that if we played 10 games, he would win 9 out of the 10. And what did I say? You won 2 out of the 3 games that we played.
I won the first and the third game. So the first game I played the Lone Chariot guy, and Asha was leading the game for 90% of the game, but then I got my 3 hypers, and then from there I won in about 4 turns.
Yeah. If he starts ramping, then.
And then the second game, he decided to be Pokemon, and he stole my stars in less than 2 seconds.
She was right.
Pokemon does that.
she was 2 spaces away from my home. And she had 12 stars, I had 8, and I had a Popo, and I'm like, screw it, I'm gonna use it. I used it. She didn't notice it first, and I leveled up, and she...
I was looking at something, and while everyone else was having their turn, because I think I was player 3 or whatever, and so I was like, all right, everyone, I already had my turn. I'm gonna look at something real quick. Everyone else have their turn, and then it should be my turn once I'm done. And once I get to my turn, and I land on his fucking I rolled and landed on his house.
Please, could you please hit the right buttons? Sorry.
Oh.
Proceed.
I thought you were yelling at me for a second. I was like, oh, okay.
No, I was having absolute butterfingers moments where I could not, for the life of me, find the correct key.
But yeah, no, I fucking came back and I was like, I rolled onto his house.
Hey Miki, can we mirror it so that they're facing the other way?
But that would look weird with the layout. Because the way.
Oh no! I mean mirror the whole image once it's finished, including the background.
Why wait till it's finished?
Well, it doesn't need to be finished, but we can do it now. But basically, the point is, because the logo is always in the bottom left of our thumbnails, So we want to make sure. Yeah, there we go.
No, I mean that's fine. I was just like, why wait?
Yeah, why wait? Why?
I'm not an artist. I don't know how this works.
But yeah, so I land on his damn house, and I'm like, yay, I go to level, and then I didn't, and I was like, wait a minute, what happened? I should have enough stars. I look over at my stars, I had like
2.
8.
2.
No, it was more than 2.
Oh well, then it was
like at least 8 stars, and I was like, wait a minute.
Oh god, you got my thing where you get the freaking ult at the beginning.
Yep. I started with it. So
He stole it.
I ended up losing his Popo, and then but like they spent the whole game bullying me because they're like he's not allowed to win. So they did like, dude, one of the other players used Accelerator like 4 times on me. So I'm like, all right, and I broke out Starbreaker.
All right, so we have Miki, we have Dargon, we have Tony, and then myself.
We may get more people as the stream goes on. Also, Miki, we want to make sure that we have enough of. So we want to make sure that we see his chest too. So it's going to be. I have an image that will showcase that a little better if you'd like.
Can find.
No, I mean with like the face is what I mean.
Oh, I mean that's all right. It's the face that's the reference, not the rest of her body.
Okay.
So I mean, obviously, if you guys can't tell, we had something very specific in for the request today. So.
What?
For the thumbnail art.
Oh,
Leveraging.
Okay. I wasn't sure what she meant by that. I was like, wait a minute, what?
Normally I'm a little more freehand, but not offended if I'm saving myself a little mental creativity, if you will.
Well, considering it's been, I honestly don't remember the last time we did one of these, so you know it's all right. You're easing yourself into it, and you're not going full extra right out of the gate. That'll be next week. No.
Yes, yeah. We all know that I go extra always. It's actually half of the reason why I haven't been around.
Yep.
What's next week?
I don't know, but I feel like I've been signed up for something I wasn't really quite prepared for.
No, I was just joking. I actually have nothing planned for next week.
Oh, alright.
Well,
Now I'm just disappointed.
If we talk about stuff later, then you might.
Yeah, we might. Yeah, we definitely might. But actually, I had a call with Calvin today, and he's things are progressing smoothly for the first episode. He said that he should have it done by the end of the month.
Nice. That's
So
exciting.
you guys should be able to expect the first episode sometime either end of July or beginning of August.
Very nice.
Something to look forward to because I'm excited for that. This is he you know, the first thing he says to me is oh, just a second.
Well, alright then.
That is some hella volume. What the hell?
I mean, the
Fire
first
alarm.
thing that they said to him, you know, Jesus.
Did someone set off a fire alarm? What was that?
Yeah, Royce is cooking right now.
Oh, okay. Well, I was right.
Well, tell Royce to stop
And
doing it.
And I feel really bad for his migraine right now.
You get more context to that cooking.
fucking
You get more
heart.
context to that cooking count other than Royce's cooking. A fire alarm went off.
Did he just come down and say sorry?
No, he came to yell at me. He's like, listen, the fire alarm's going off and I'm cooking. You give more fucking context, bitch. No, our fire alarms are super sensitive.
Oh yeah, very sensitive.
Like, they have legit gone off from a dehumidifier.
Got it.
Wait,
so
when
they're,
did
they're
you have
about
a
the level of my
dehumidifier?
mental capacity. Understood.
When did you have a
You were,
dehumidifier?
when I had surgery.
We didn't have that installed though. That was
We still had, no, the one,
no, they've become even more sensitive.
Yeah, no, they're even more sensitive since then. But yeah, it's but no, I had a dehumidifier in the bedroom, and that one has not been replaced.
Like there was one night where our fire alarms just started going off for no reason.
Yeah, like legit, no reason.
Like we're sitting there playing League, by the way. So we're sitting there playing League, and our fire alarm started going off. We're like, we can't do anything. We can't leave. We're playing.
So
League.
I go hide in a bush because we're playing ARAM, and I say, hey guys, fire alarm is going off. I'll be back as soon as I can. I'm walking around trying to figure out what's going off. Can't figure it out. So finally, I'm like, okay, there's clearly no immediate danger. At least I don't think so. I come back, and we were winning when I left. When I came back, we were almost losing.
Well, yeah, because it was just me with a bunch of randos, and I'm like, like.
So come back. Oh, and I don't remember what Asha was playing. I was playing Shyvana.
I think I was either like Jana or Teemo. I can't remember.
I think you were Jana, because it was definitely one of the characters you liked.
It was definitely a character that I played.
But yeah, so come back, and then I'm like, okay, guys, I got to call the fire department, so we got to win this like now.
Yeah, we're just like, okay, so maybe our alarms are going off because of like, I don't know,
a gas leak or something, like,
yeah, we were just
or something like, yeah.
So we called the fire department. They show up, and they weren't even in the house for 2 seconds, and the fire alarms started to go, like they just turned these.
Yeah, they turn off. They show up. They are in the house for a total of 5 seconds, and boom, fire alarms are off. And I'm like, God damn it!
They were going off for at least 30 minutes to like 45 minutes, and then the moment they go inside the house, they decide to turn off. And I'm like, what the? What the? So our fire alarms are very, and ever since then, because we like replaced some of them, like especially the one downstairs. The
only one that hasn't been replaced is the one in our bedroom, but that one was replaced when we bought the house, so it's still kind of new.
That one wasn't going off though.
Yeah,
like it was weird. It was only certain ones that were going off and certain ones that weren't. So we ended up replacing like the one downstairs, and it has a button, so like if they all start going off, you could just turn them off. And...
Yeah, you know, it was funny. So it's I tried getting us another surprise guest today, but I couldn't get a hold of her. I'm guessing she's probably out. It's actually my mom's birthday today. I thought it'd be fun to have Mama Tony on, but was not to be.
Tony.
Mama Tony.
Why does that sound like an actual like Italian word?
I'm pretty sure somewhere in some place of Italy it is. Let's be real.
But I mean, she's Irish though, so she's the Irish side.
Nice.
What kind of pasta
What kind of
sauce?
pasta sauce do you guys like?
Like on your Mama Tony. What'd you say about my mama?
Wait, Miki, how much do you like Miku by any chance?
Like
Hatsune.
Yeah, okay.
I also was immediately thinking, oh, it's the name of a food. I didn't know that.
No.
I had to double check. I mean, it's define like.
I mean,
am I cool with it?
Do you like her enough to have a figure of her?
Oh, so I purposefully do not collect figures, and there is a reason behind that. Because
I have an addictive personality. No.
Actually, that's very much
They
so
start
exactly
talking.
the reason.
They talk to me when I go to bed.
I mean, you know what? Fair enough. Me too. That's the reason why I have as many figures as I do right now.
Look, all jokes aside, the second I started to get into figures, it would all go down from hill. Like, downhill from there. I mean, they just came out with a Gojo figure where you can...
Oh,
the pants are optional.
Yes!
I saw that!
That's not real! That's not... Oh, I mean, it's real.
No, it's real.
It's not official. It's not an official,
I don't
like,
fucking
figure.
care if it's official or
I'm
not official.
I'm just letting you know. I'm just letting everybody know. It's not an official like figure that is sold like on Crunchyroll or whatever. This is made by an actual like independent person.
I was gonna say, I actually have the link to it if you want to buy it.
Yeah, no, I don't need that kind of encouragement. Thanks.
I don't know. I think I want to be a little hands off with this.
There are so many figures like that are made by this person that I want so bad.
Look, I don't even know who that person is. Do you want to know why I don't know who that person is? Because then it would be, again, all downhill from there. So, you know,
I do have to hand it to him.
You know what? And then, you know, the funny thing is too is like, Miki, I just imagine you like setting them up behind you, right, and then turning your webcam on for work.
Oh yeah, no.
They have a Tifa one where she's doing the Jacko pose and the Buster Blade's like behind her.
Yeah, I've seen that too.
Okay.
I think you're so bad.
Yep.
Like I want this figure so bad.
And that is precisely the reason behind it. Now, I will make rare exceptions for, like, pop figures. I have a few from, like, some of my favorite stuff. So, like, I really was super into Bendy and the Ink Machine. So I got as many of those figures as I could find. Obviously, One Piece is my favorite anime. Luffy and Zoro are my husbands. So I have their Wano, the Wano Zoro, and then, the post-time skip Luffy. So, I do, and then I've got a couple of pop figures that were, like, given to me, like, as gifts and stuff. So I've got, like, Carmen Sandiego. I'm not 100% sure what the person was going for there, but, I've got that.
That's neat.
Where in the hell is Carmen Sandiego?
Right.
On myself.
I mean, I've thought about cosplaying her once before, just because I had like a jacket like that.
So like I got into like crane games recently, like really big into them, and to a very
It's a problem.
Agree. Yes, it is a problem, and I'm working on that myself. So, but I want a Miku figure, and so when I first saw her, I was like, oh, she's kind of cute. I don't like her in this photo, but maybe if I get it and I see it in person, I might like it. And finally came together, and I was like, I don't really like this figure.
Damn.
So I have this Miku figure that I'm like trying to sell, and like we even called this dude that owns a place called Got Anime, right? Like we called the dude, and we never got a call back. So I'm kind of just like, I really want to just get rid of these. Oh my god!
It's not even a fucking slowly.
Christ, stop! You're giving me a heart attack. Stop it. But yeah, I just like, well, maybe Miki might want it. It's a cute figure. Not gonna lie, it's cute. It's just not as cute as this other Miku figure that I have. So when I had them sitting next to each other, I was like, yeah, I don't like this one as much as I like the other one. Because the other one, she's like pastry, like themed. Like she has another version, and it's like a strawberry, like strawberry cake kind of themed. And so like she's got like dollops of cream in her hair, and she looks really cute.
That does
And
sound cute.
I should send you a picture because she's really adorable. And then like you said, her sitting next to the other one, I was like, I don't like this figure as much as I thought I might like it in person.
It happens.
Ah, there it is.
The huge, like all the other ones that I've gotten, like I got.
Wow, that's actually super cheap for that figure. That's crazy.
Oh yeah, like her.
No, the Gojo one.
Oh, the Gojo.
Don't say
Yeah.
that.
I mean, it's probably still like what $100.
No, 84.
84. Really? Because
Yeah, it's on
it was like over $100.
No, I think they're having a sale right now.
Oh, okay. Okay, then it's originally not cheap. All right.
Yeah.
I was about to say, I'm like, I don't think that.
I feel like y'all don't know how to respect a person. Like,
I'm not sending you a link. Don't worry about it. I was just curious.
You're only figuring this out now.
How am I not
you know,
respecting you?
Jesus, Darkon. That's. I mean, look, I'm not gonna say you're wrong.
I feel like I'm being attacked right now. I'm respecting your boundaries.
At least not vocally.
What?
God damn, I really want this crocodile figure. Like, this thing looks fucking badass. Too expensive for my blood though at the moment.
Unless they have fangs, you're not willing to spend too much.
That is very. Apparently I have a type. Anime girl with fang and/or fangs.
You know, funny enough, I didn't choose my persona to have fangs because of that reason.
It just happened to work out that way.
Yeah, it just happened to work out that way. I mean, it's probably because they're a wolf, so, you know, it makes sense to, you know, do that, but...
Oh, on a side note, you guys may notice in the description that we are part of NordVPN's affiliate thing. Click our link and use the coupon code Phatdog Studios for 70% off and your first year free on NordVPN.
It only tracked with me for like the last 3 seconds that we were suddenly doing a sponsor.
Yeah.
Not so much a sponsor, but we're affiliated.
That. Okay.
But
That makes it sound like we're the side chick in like the weirdest kind of way.
I mean, kind of, yeah. We're not like. I have tried. Listen, I have spent the last 3 years trying to get literally anything that would remotely relate to our viewers to sponsor us, and the only one I could get was Raid Shadow Legends, and I ain't drinking that Kool-Aid.
Me neither. I've already mentioned Casetify because I mean, hello, I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one that watches like content on their phone. Like, so you know, I think we should go for Casetify.
I will be reaching out to them this weekend. Yeah.
I would totally like risk breaking my phone for that.
Also, hey Bryce.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up?
Sneaking in here like you do.
Actually, I was gonna text Miki. I'm like, hey, yeah, I'm in the chat right now. Don't say a word. I'm gonna see how long it takes for Tony and the others to know I'm here.
Oh, I knew you were there. A lot of people were talking, so.
Oh.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
just for some reason Discord did not notify me. I'm just looking at the private stream. Spider Annie from Robert.
Did I type Annie?
Yeah, you did.
No.
Oh no,
So
Anne. Anne.
So-
Sorry.
So, Tony, what was that crocodile figure you were talking about that's like expensive for your blood?
Can he be naked?
He is not naked. No.
Oh.
You wish.
The thing is, like, if he was naked, like you gotta know they would censor his junk with his sand.
That would be an added feature to the figure. Like, because those like that person that makes those figures, right? There's different versions. So like you can have the censored version, like with the Aaron one, right? You could put the fucking towel on the
You know
peen.
a lot about this.
Again?
Damn.
I've temporarily. Okay, all right.
No, it's not.
Well, that happened.
Open a damn window, Jesus.
All right, hold up. Yeah, I'm gonna open a window and turn on the fan.
Oh my god, that's the third time.
I was gonna say, what the hell are you burning in there?
It's no, our fire alarms are really sensitive, like really sensitive.
I mean, mine is too. Yet the funny thing is, it only beeps for a few seconds, and then it just shuts off. Which
They're also hilariously inconsistent with how sensitive they are.
So what you're saying is when there's an actual fire, you guys are dead.
Probably. By the way, Bryce, I sent you the figure.
I was about to say, I'm seeing it right now, and yeah, I mean,
That's so good, isn't it?
oh, damn right. I would just probably spend a good pretty penny on that one. But you said it was like how much?
It's like 200 something.
Oh, that's standard. That's standard.
Yeah,
I mean,
at the
Like,
moment,
dude,
it's a
there
little
are
too pricey for me.
There are bunny girl figures that go for more.
I know.
Like
I'm
the
well aware.
Albedo, the
This-
Albedo one is like
this ain't a competition,
$600.
okay?
Huh?
I mean,
I said it's not like it's a competition or anything. All I'm just
No.
saying is Gojo Pink. I heard it's full and on and out. I haven't even seen it because the only like picture I saw of it was on Facebook and they censored it with like the volcano head dude's head.
oh,
Devin has apparently seen the Gojo Peen and
So have I because someone else posted it on Facebook. So
I mean, compared to the figurine, it's 200. I mean, to someone like my girlfriend, she spent up, I think, about close to almost say 450 on like this very like unique figurine. But the thing is, it was like an actual figurine, but it was modified. It was modified by these people that like take figurines and actually like do
they like repaints and stuff like that.
Repaints, but also like put like them in like in environments and everything, like something you can just like,
yeah.
Dude, those things are pricey.
Oh, but there was one particular one she got, and then when I went to go see her about 2 weeks ago, she has it like in her room, like in a specific little area. It's like it's a lantern that actually acts as a light she uses to read, or she draws in the middle of the night.
Cool. Like there's a Miku figure that I believe is coming out this year, and it's Halloween themed. And she's like, it's huge too, by the way. I believe it's like a 1/7, and those are like pretty big.
Interesting.
I think 1/4 are the biggest, but 1/7 are still pretty big. So she's like floating on top of a pumpkin, and like I want this figure so bad, and like if I could get it modified that the pumpkin's a lantern, that would be the best thing in the whole world.
Also, hi Badju, thank you. Nice of you to join us, and we're glad you love our videos, bud.
But yeah, there's an Albedo, like a bunny girl Albedo figure that is like $600.
Ooh.
She is. I mean, she's really detailed and really big. And that's the bigger they are and the more detailed they are, the more expensive they're going to be.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, if you see one that's expensive, you also have to take into account the detail and, like, how big it is. Because, like, usually, like, some figures that go for, like, a little over 100 might be like, oh my god, what did he break?
Nothing, that was ice.
Okay. I think it's like 1/8 at least. That's like kind of standard for like most figures is like 1/8, and then 1/7 is like, you know, big, like for some reason, the smaller the number, the bigger it is. It's kind of like, it's like gauging your ears. The smaller the number, the bigger it is.
Right.
So, like, 1/4 is, like, huge. I mean, taller than my blue Yeti microphone. Huge.
Ah. That makes
So,
sense.
yeah, no,
So-
like, God, there's so many figures that I want.
I love it, Miki. It looks great so far. Robert Westfall would like to know what we think of his Spider-Man character. So that's in the private stream chat if you guys haven't seen it yet.
Oh yeah, no, it's cute.
Oh,
I think it's a good dynamic pose.
It is. It
I'll
really
say.
good.
Also, Asha, I sent you something from Carbot.
Oh. Oh no! I will
Wait,
never
what?
financially recover from this. What
Wait.
have you done? What have you done? Why would you send this to
See,
me?
that's what I'm saying. No fucking respecting.
I don't even want to. I really don't even want to know.
The best part is if you don't want Kerrigan, you can just get the Zergling set.
I don't even know what all that meant, but it sounds.
It's. I feel like it's something between those two.
It's
I'd best leave it at that.
It's StarCraft.
Oh,
The Zerglings. So Carbot, the animator, did like a StarCraft, like a full like length animation series of StarCraft. And the Zerglings are like stupid. Oh my god!
How? How?
Oh my-
We took preventative measures.
oh my god.
Okay, let's try this again. And so the Zerglings are like stupid dogs, and I love them. And like he sent me a thing that is like they're figures of the Zerglings, and now I want them.
Thankfully, they're only like $30.
I don't have $30, dude.
Hey, at least this is an eventful, welcome back stream, right?
All I'm gonna say is I knew something was gonna happen, whether it was going to be, tech not working, which I guess technically this still falls under that purview, so never mind.
Just not the tech we were expecting.
Right.
Why would you send this to me? Why would you do this?
I mean, I can send you more if you'd like.
I'm never going to financially recover. Like, I'm about to like sell my kidney right now, just so that I could get these.
Bryce, you a fan of Elden Ring?
No.
All right, I know Darkon is, so I'm sending him this Elden Ring figure.
Oh, is it of the blue bitch? Because I would love it.
Randy
Yeah,
the Witch.
I want a figure of her. I love her. She's pretty. I don't know anything about Elden Ring but her, and I love her.
This isn't expensive. Like, this one's like $500 something. This is a big one.
She's so pretty. She's sitting on a chair and everything. I love her. Oh, she's so pretty.
So apparently
You
all
love
you
everything
need
about
is
her,
for
but your
her-
wallet doesn't.
Say again, Miki?
I said, so all you need is for her to be sitting on a chair. That's what gets your love?
Well, that or her face.
I'm sorry. Just
I mean, Randy's got 4 arms.
it took no hesitation just to say that all. Just no hesitation. Just like, yeah, it's either that.
She has 4 arms. She's blue.
So that's his other. So that's his other type. Okay.
Oh, so
They have
she's
to have
also got.
arms.
She's got 4 arms. 4
Oh.
arms.
Oh.
Possibilities with those 4 arms.
Oh, Jesus.
She also has a big
We're gonna have to throw
tattoo.
hands because
They're gonna do. Oh, them. I was gonna say they're gonna be throwing more than hands.
Duggar, let me send you the figure too.
Like,
I
she's
forgot
got
that
a
you were
big-
here.
She's also got a big witch hat.
What's that?
I said, why don't you just send it in the private stream? Should we
I mean, I
be
guess I could.
concerned?
Well, because
No.
you specifically asked to not have these sent somewhere you can see
only
them.
if they're like something of my interest is the problem.
Okay.
If I don't
Okay.
know it, like it's not like I'm gonna go out of my way to. I have to have it. You were like.
Okay. Well, then that's all right. Then it's a good thing I don't remember the guy's name. The main dude from Kaizen. I forget his name. I just like Jesus Christ. $419 for this guy.
Wait, wait,
It starts
what?
with a K, right?
Man,
What?
the Ranny figure
I don't
comes with the
remember.
Moonlight Greatsword. I want it.
$164. That's pretty standard right there.
Gecko Moria cosplay Pikachu. Excuse you, what?
I was gonna say,
What
what?
the
Did you
fuck?
say?
What the fuck is with this Pikachu?
Wait,
I need to
Tony,
see.
send that to me.
It's in the private stream.
Is it okay for private stream?
It should-
Oh my god! What is that? What is that?
What the fuck is that?
That's just.
It looks so cool.
It's cool, but that's fucking nightmare fuel right there. That fucking face is nightmare
I
fuel.
love it.
It
It's so
barely
cool.
looks like a Pikachu. If you
It's terrifying. I
If-
love
if-
it,
if-
but it's
if you click-
terrifying.
If you click the link and then go to the fourth picture, it shows them a Pikachu dressed as Boa Hancock.
Oh, I am gonna regret clicking. I am gonna, and yeah, immediately regretting it.
Cost of a new fire alarm. $50.
Yeah, if it wasn't for the
Fire
ears and the
alarm.
cheeks, I wouldn't even know that was a Pikachu.
Huh.
Priceless.
God, there's so many figures I want from this person. Like, why you do? Why you
I've
do?
never just bought a figure. I've always had figures come with like collector's editions, and that's how I get figures.
Well, I mean, you're still buying them.
Yeah.
Like
It
you're.
comes with the game.
Yeah, but you're still technically buying them. That's why you're
See,
paying
now,
extra
Miki,
money.
the only figure that I feel like that I think would be perfect for you, legit, is the Violet Evergarden girl.
Oh yeah, I've seen some.
Because I've seen your cosplay of that, and like, goddamn.
Yeah, I do like me the violet.
Like,
Oh,
just saying.
I just found one. I wasn't even looking for it. I just scrolled through that link you sent, and I found one of Violet. It's a 1/6 scale.
I don't even know what does that mean. What do all these
that's-
fandangled things mean?
It's just the sizing of like the figure, like the scale of everything, and
Yo, I found a Rimuru Tempest slime figure.
why won't you let me save?
It's got one with a mask and a butterfly.
Oh wow, you have his face covering up that moldy mound. Okay.
That's not a problem, is it?
I was just. I mean, the other one in between the two, between the mimic and him, that one's still viewable. I was just saying because, like, when we initially took the screenshot.
Yeah, well, no, because I asked her.
because-
I asked her to mirror it because the way that it was prior, his face would have been behind the logo.
Whoops.
Okay.
Yeah.
I did that on the wrong layer.
Uh-oh.
I
I
love
sent
the
it to you,
conversation
Anthony.
we have. It's just like, what's the terrible place in Elden Ring? I was like, oh, that's Caelid. Could you boot up the game, take a photo? I was like, hell yeah! I'll go to one of the worst spots in the game, take a photo. And people who know will know.
Oh man, but yeah, no, this is
But look at that.
Yeah, I saw it.
figure. Like, look how the scenery and everything looks so good.
It does, yeah, it looks great.
I want.
Although it's a good thing that I now know not to get you a figure, Miki, because truth be told, that is something I had considered for like your birthday or something.
I mean, if people give them to me, it's different than
Oh.
me admitting my self-control is gone and buying it.
I saw
Good to know.
this enormous Howl's Moving Castle figure. It was just the castle.
Oh yeah, I think
And,
I've
like,
seen it.
I've seen it. It's huge. It needs its own table. It's so big.
Dude, there's one of the Sunny, right?
And then,
it's just like that. It fits on a fucking table. That's how
Nice.
big this Sunny figure is.
I can't remember the exact price, but I know it was more than 500. At least 500 Canadian.
Well, I would say that Sunny was probably like $1,000 at least, because there are some
Yeah,
figures
it
that
might
are
have been.
like that.
It might have been closer to 800 now that I think about it.
Yeah, no, like-
Would a nunchuck chuck if a nunchuck could chuck nuns?
12.
Yes.
It's got. It's got to be a multiple of 2. It has to be a multiple of 2.
I'm not gonna ask. We're not
Because
gonna
there's two-
specify that with
Because there's 2 Chucks.
I love it.
That's timing.
I absolutely love. Now for me doing the fucking Aqua Scream is just so good. I
See,
fucking
that-
like. Oh god. Okay, get your thoughts, Miki. I would like that asset alone when it's done. That is going to be a his face specifically. That is going to be an emote on the server.
Oh, absolutely. That's great. idea.
But that was me yesterday playing 100% orange juice with him. That face right there. That was me yesterday.
You know, and the funny thing too is like the dichotomy just changed so quickly. Like in the third game, it was run from Starbreaker, and then once I got 14 kills, they're like chase the Starbreaker, kill it before it dies.
It's just the problem is that if I attacked you, I would just heal you afterwards.
Yep.
So I was like, all right, you two need to take the initiative right now, and I'll just, you
Come
kill
on,
him,
guys,
I'll
you're
heal you
engaged.
afterwards. Like,
Yeah.
Like you guys are the engage, I'm the healer. Stop sending your healer to tank.
exactly. No. And in game 1 and 2, I was like getting it in kills though.
Oh yeah, no, she be stabbing everyone with that kitchen knife.
Like
Oh,
in the
I know.
first game, I killed you in like the first, I don't know, not even 5 minutes of the game.
No, it was third turn. You killed me.
because the last time we played, he bullied me, so I was getting.
So you were
back
like,
at him.
"Fuck you, bitch."
I was getting because he was like, "Hey, can you come and heal me?" And I was like, "Okay, sure."
Because I had 1 health, and I'm like, hey, you can land right on me. Can you just like heal me? And she's like, yeah, sure. Kills me. And I'm like, the pig will remember this.
Mhm.
Yeah, well, that was for bullying me last time we played. See, I never forget.
Just Sonic the Hog.
The funny thing is though, is because like Leafy was so concerned that like she's like, no, leave me alone, and I go, no, listen, it's not about winning, it's about going fast. And I just I ran past her because like once I had all 3 of my hypers up, so I at a minimum was rolling 7. I could not roll lower than a 7.
And I'm over here like, God, kill him! He's gonna win! Kill him, please!
You know, I think one of my favorite things about the Aqua Scream is just the motion it conveys with
Right?
like the whole body. It feels like the whole person is just being yanked. I love it.
Oh, why do you do this to me? Tony, why? Why?
To give you guys context, I just posted a Chopper figure
And it's this whole fucking scene, from his introduction of him holding his Jolly Roger, the cherry tree in the back. Why would you do this?
That is a good one. And it's relatively small, which means it would fit on one of my shelves.
Why would you do this? Why? Why?
Oh,
Why
that
are you
was
doing
so
this?
cute!
Oh, hold on.
That was mean. That was adorable.
If you keep posting, you have to get me one.
Oh my.
Like, I mean it. If you keep posting, you have to get me one.
I'd consider.
Can your wallet take that, Tony?
I would consider buying a figure.
These
if I
actually,
didn't live in
like,
Canada
they're
and
actually
just
not
shipping
that
people.
The two
What-
chopper ones aren't that expensive, I don't think.
What about the shipping to Canada though? That's the thing that I'm worried about.
Yeah,
Uh,
the shipping might be something else.
I mean, shipping and handling to Canada. That's why I'm like, the only figures I get has either been I bought it at a con or I got it through a game collection.
You know, actually, speaking of shipping to Canada, did you know the fucking headache I had to go through with your goddamn Switch?
Yes,
oh
you
yeah,
told me.
that's right. Yeah.
like, dude, when I shipped it at UPS, I said, listen, this is where it's going. I want to pay everything up front so that we don't need to worry about this. I don't want it being stuck in customs because of X, Y, and Z. I'm gonna pay for everything right now. And they said, yep, this is everything. You won't need to worry about it. And then, like, a week later, it's like, oh, it's stuck here because you got, you didn't pay X, Y, and Z. I go, no, that's bullshit. I specifically asked for all of this. This is the person I spoke to. I am not paying another dime. Fix it. And they fixed it. Like, I was so angry with them.
Because they tried to pull one over on you, and
Yeah.
it's like, nope, not with me.
You
No,
know,
I
the
remember paying
funny-
money.
The one of the funny things is like when Dargon had sent me those bracelets that his mom made, and he was like so worried that like I wouldn't receive them, and so like I remember her saying like because we were all on a call and she comes in and she's like, oh, I know, your friend Tony, his girlfriend, would she like to have one? This is the first time I've ever had an interaction with her, by the way. She's like, and she made these, like she made them herself, and she's like, would she have one? And I was like, oh yeah, no, that'd be so nice, like thank you. And so he was like, they were really worried that I wouldn't receive them, and so like I kind of forgot about it because of how it is with their customs. Like if you send something, you might not receive it for a while. And so I go to our mailbox because I was actually expecting to get something, and I go to my mailbox, I see it, like the envelope, and I'm like, huh, what? Like I was like, who's this? Because the name, I didn't recognize the name. I was
She is known as simply Darkon Mom.
yeah, no, I was like, wait a minute, what? And so I go in and I open it, and there's these two like handmade bracelets, and I was like, all right. and I was like, oh my god, I'm so glad they didn't get like lost or anything, because that's so notorious for like anything going through customs like from Canada is either shit gets lost or they throw it away, or like depending on what it is. And she like even made me like she didn't make me, but she like did a like a handwritten note and everything. I was like, oh my god, Darkon's mom's the best. She got my wrist size like perfect too, by the way. Did not send her like measurements of my wrist or anything. She just did it and sent it and got it like perfectly, like
You just knew.
Mom knows.
That what the fuck, Tony?
oh, it's Majin
Vegeta.
Vegeta. Yeah, Majin Vegeta as Pikachu. Okay.
Majin Vegeta was one of my favorite parts of the Buu Saga. And as a Pikachu, I don't know how to feel about it. Pikachu with Super Saiyan 2 hair is just it's off. It doesn't look right. Just Pikachu with hair in general just doesn't look right.
Unless it's like Hey You Pikachu. Or not Hey You Pikachu. What am I saying? Let's Go Pikachu. Oh my god.
There you go.
Or
Where you give it hair.
fuck, what's his name?
But I think
He
Eevee looks
looks
better.
Sparky, though.
Yes, I was trying to remember
You know
the trainer's
what?
name.
Who
Sparky's
fucking
Pokemon. He had that
cares
little tuft of
about
hair.
That little piece of shit.
But that's
Like,
a little
who
tuft
cares?
of hair. That's not Super Saiyan 2 hair.
No, but it's still a tuft.
Yeah, it's a
Who
little
cares
tuft.
about that Pikachu? That Pikachu's a bitch.
Fuck you!
Fuck you!
Fuck you!
That Pikachu's
He's a bitch.
I don't remember his trainer's name. Goddamn.
I don't even know why I remembered the Pikachu's name, so, you know.
I think it started with a T, maybe.
Tracy.
I know.
No, not Tracy.
No,
not
not
Tracy.
Tracy. What the fuck?
I felt like it was like a really basic white name too.
A basic
Ted.
white man name.
Ted.
Yeah,
Ted.
like yeah, or like Tyler or something.
thought-
Oh my god!
I
All right,
thought
hold
Bob was
up.
more basic.
Speaking of Pikachu with hair, are you ready for this one?
No.
Oh no.
Oh, why?
Rich- Wait,
Why?
I think it
Okay,
was.
maybe it just doesn't look that great with the yellow hair. The white hair looks
Yes.
Why?
So Richie is the kid's name.
Ah,
fine. Richie, right?
Whatever, yeah.
Okay. Don't tell Richie I said his name was basic.
Hmm?
No, it's basic.
Ouch.
Damn. Good call out.
It's
shots fired!
basic white man name. It's right
Trevor.
up there with
Trevor's a
the
good
with the
one,
white
too.
woman jump scare.
Oh, it's a Sashabru. That's so cute.
I like the little ice Eevee. Little Galarian
White
Eevee.
woman jump scare. Who?
What?
What?
Something jump scare.
I said white woman jump scare. It's a joke. Don't worry about
Oh
it.
my god. Okay. All right. Probably the most adorable one I found. Here we go.
Oh
Enjoy.
boy. No.
Aw.
Okay,
Actually,
stop. Stop. Stop.
Oh, it's so
Stop.
cute.
Oh,
Stop.
Wow. That's adorbs.
Right?
You know Lucario is like one of my favorite Pokemon. Why would you do this?
it's always one of mine too. But he was number one all the years ago, and then he just got bumped down to top 5.
Selling the tickets to Doger Beatdown?
What?
Wait.
What?
Who's Doger beating
Who's-
down?
Yeah, who's either beating up Doger or who is Doger beating up? What?
I
Hello?
mean, if I recall, it would be you,
What?
Chibi.
Who?
Nice.
We got to throw hands for Ronnie.
Who?
My waifu.
I have no idea what that
What?
means.
I am so confused right now. What's going on?
Who's Ronnie?
Ronnie the Witch. Holy shit.
Ah.
Wait, I don't remember agreeing to this. When did this happen? I don't.
That's what I said when I came
you were
in.
distracted by their forearms. It's okay.
I mean,
It's-
look,
it's
she can
that-
do
it's
a lot with them forearms.
It's that tit to arm ratio, I tell you.
I mean, two times more than anybody else. Jesus Christ.
Is that Mega Rayquaza?
Yeah,
Okay.
just got the shiny one too. I want the shiny one.
Yeah, I like shiny Rayquaza. It's edgy.
Oh my god. Okay. Oh, never mind.
If you end
like
up
a
finding,
new
hey,
medieval
hey.
Gundam.
But wait, it doesn't stop there.
I'm
If you
pretty
end up-
sure Darkon would just like a new Gundam in general.
if you end up finding the Halloween chopper, that would be great.
I know it's here. I've seen it on this website.
Like, he comes with a full background and everything.
Cool.
Robert says, oh, this is teasing. Robert said, would you guys like a new medieval Gundam? And that's a teasing. What even
Yeah, I
would
like
be
Gundams.
A medieval Gundam just seems very opposite of what a Gundam is.
I mean,
Like-
it's essentially like medieval, but they have mechs for some reason.
You know,
the only
it's
place technology went to was mechs. Was
You know,
was
it's-
to violent.
Dude, it's not the weirdest thing to come out of Japan, so.
I mean,
Look, I've
Yeah.
actually built. I have actually
if you
built
want
some mechs. I
like
want one.
a medieval or at least like bare bones from nothing to bullshit craziness mech, watch Gurren Lagann.
No. Like, if you want something like it's like medieval times, but they have
They
mechs,
literally start digging in the dirt in Gurren Lagann.
No, but legit, if you want medieval times, but with mechs and magic, go watch It's Tough to Be a Mob in an Otome game. Specifically the dub.
Maybe I should look into that. Actually, that reminds me.
I
I'm
only
going to
watch
check
it
to
for the
see
robot,
if
and
the
that's
shows
it.
that I watch have new episodes.
The robot is hysterical.
I love him.
Robot.
Yes, Robot. He's a robot,
Ooh,
and he is very sassy, and I love him.
Oh my god.
Very
The
sassy.
Terminator cosplay Pikachu.
What?
Jesus Christ.
What?
They're coming out with a
What the-
Terminator.
Ew, it's ugly.
There we go.
It's
Whoa.
really ugly.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. There's a Terminator game coming out that's going to be sort of in the same vein of Alien Isolation, where it's a horror and you're supposed to be running from the T-1000 or T-2000 or whatever,
Oh,
which
this
one
is
they
really
decide to pick.
cute. Sorry.
And that seems interesting. But also they mentioned it was open world, so I'm like,
No!
oh no. How is that gonna work?
It's
Like
out of stock.
Alien Isolation worked really well because it was like narrow corridors and really spooky, and you were on a spaceship.
Alien Isolation worked when they fixed the damn code.
Where did Terminator take place again? Was it Detroit?
For the entire United States.
Why is all
Yes, I guess
Mostly
they did.
California. I think mostly in California, the first two at least.
I was gonna say, which one did the second one take place? It's probably which one they're gonna go with the most because it's the most popular.
California, yeah.
Okay, so open world California, but you're being chased by the T-1000 or T-2000. I mean, I never wanted to visit California in person because of certain reasons, so this is my chance to explore it.
I mean, I was there 2 months ago, so yeah.
You're like, I get you. Hey, the closest I've been was BC, and BC was it's basically just as expensive as California. So it's not fun to visit for the most part.
Oh, that's disturbing.
Little fingers?
No.
I mean, I was trying.
Those are disturbing, but I'm
I was
specifically...
gonna say, it's the little dangly fingers. Just like, the art is fine. It's just creepy little skinny arms.
the Pikachu?
Look in the private stream chat.
Why is all the cute stuff out of stock? Ah!
Because nobody wants the freaking cursed stuff. I know I wouldn't want it.
It's Chopper in a teacup! Look how cute!
Just Chibi just dying over here.
And it's cute.
I love Chopper, he's so cute.
She even loves him when he's a war vet.
Oh yeah.
Actually, especially when... Oh my god! Pikachu's
God.
guts.
Oh no!
Oh, no.
I've seen it! I've seen this! I have seen this
Oh
one.
wow, that one's interesting.
That is too funny.
Oh, look if you've done. Look what you have done to me.
Look at what you've wrought!
And I don't have the money to afford any of this. I will never have the money to afford any of this.
Oh, it's time to selfie
Ever.
pics.
Well, you mentioned that. Very, very, very close to doing that. So close.
Right, times are tough. Do what you gotta do to survive.
I recently watched a video where a YouTuber was like,
someone
so
selling feet
I did a thing. He's like, I started OnlyFans and just posted feet pics and nothing else just to see what would happen. And over the course of a year, I gotten 0 subscribers. And he's all like, so yeah, that was a failed experiment. And I'm like, good to know.
Well, is that did he what like you gotta do things to make sure that like you
You got a roof over your head. Your
You
roof over your head.
I was saying you gotta make sure your feet be looking good. You can't
Yeah,
You
just
gotta have
you
nice
can't just
looking feet.
post pics of them and like expect people to come in. There's I mean people
You
that,
gotta-
like-
you gotta-
Carry your feet.
You gotta
Yeah.
dress them up like Sailor Moon.
yeah.
Put some blush on them.
And so, like, you know, like, there's some people that like it when you step on things, and you know, so
Oh, yeah,
you can't
Or
just.
some of them like to be stepped on. So
Well, yeah, but like,
Some people like to see the
decide how
face
have
behind the feet.
your toes painted for you.
yeah, that's another thing. Like,
Yeah.
some of them
Pretty
just
up
like
your feet, get a little manicure.
pedicure,
What?
manicures your hands, pedicures your feet.
Okay, feeticure.
Sounds
So I just
solid.
joined the call. Could someone bring me up to speed?
We're starting an OnlyFans, and we're only going to post feet pics.
yeah. Well, yeah, that's where this conversation is leading to.
So Tony keeps posting like figures and such, and like
Plastic figures?
Like anime figures,
Anime
resin
figures.
figures, and things like that.
go to private stream, you'll understand.
There's a lot of Pikachus and Choppers.
Wait, he posted that chopper one knowing that I'd want it. Like,
It was by design.
so basically, I am never going to financially recover from him continually to post figures that I want. So that's where the feet pics came in, because, you know, I'm so close to doing it.
I don't think anybody would want to look at my feet. My toes, I got little curly hairs. It's weird.
That's
There's a
that's
wallet for
why.
everyone,
Hey,
Dilbert.
no, yeah, I was gonna say somebody's into it.
Somebody's into my curly hairs.
Oh boy, even the chat's getting in on it now, babe.
What? Sent a chibi email to you. What?
Yep.
Hello?
Wait, how did they know you're Oh,
They know mine.
But
that one's cool.
what was I
That's
going to
cute.
say?
I keep getting
I was gonna
distracted.
say something, but fuck. Doger. That's why you like, because there was actually, when I was looking into it, there was a place, and they say that you know, yeah, you should like wax, because everyone's got hairs like on their big toe. Everyone does. Like,
Yeah.
that's like the standard. You have to like wax it.
You know what sugaring is?
Yeah.
That's what my sister suggested. She also suggested it because I have like the thinnest of like of a hairline on my shoulders. It's weird. There's like just little straggly hairs, and she's like, if you sugar that, it'll probably never come back. And I'm like, interesting. And I guess sugaring is just like sandpaper, but sugar paper.
Sugar paper. It's just sugar. Yeah, like sugar waxing.
It's like you sand the hair off, but it's not sandpaper. It's sugar, so it's a finer grain.
Just don't put it on a belt sander. I'd lick my tongue off.
Ugh.
See, now I'm
hot.
just thinking
That's
of
funky.
like just like one of those stringy fucking candy things attached to a belt sander, and you're just like, and you're just like getting closer,
No.
closer.
No.
What is this Willy Wonka jigsaw crap you're coming up with, Doger? Jeez.
You put the image in my head.
No.
No, I'm sorry. I'm just now I'm just picturing that little that. Would you like to play a game?
Ooh.
Would you like to play a
It
game?
comes from working in a shop class all high school. I
Now
was
look at me.
Exactly. I was a shop kid. Now look at me.
Like,
I made tables
I
and
meant
shit.
like,
Now I make videos about people falling down and flaps. So many flaps.
like,
You're a flat man.
is this another? Oh no, that's a night Chinese New Year chopper. But like, oh my
You
god,
okay?
no, I'm not.
Anthony, what did you do?
It's nothing. It's just the ducky.
She just wants to sell her.
The little ducky.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh my god, it's so cute.
For the record, I had nothing to do with this one.
It's like, no, you just showed her one, and then she went down the rabbit hole.
Yeah.
Anthony, she's gonna start squealing out of excitement so
So-
high. That
All right, so
You're like that bad drug dealer that's like, first one's free.
So now the question is here: should we put a title on the book there?
Oh my god, Tony, you suck.
I don't think so.
The tiger.
Oh, it's so
Aww.
cute.
Wait, it is the year of the tiger, isn't it?
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm the
Oh.
horse.
Oh.
I was born in the year of the horse.
I'm the cock.
Monkey.
Cock.
Yeah, cock bros.
Monkey.
which is weird because like I'm the horse in Chinese, but like I'm also a Leo, so I'm a horse and a lion, so I want to eat myself.
So So as you're saying, I'm the chicken, but you know, I'm also like a goatfish. So
You're a chicken goat. What?
Oh my god!
Crap is this?
that's what
Chicken
Capricorn is.
goatfish. Miki, you
Capricorn
gotta
is
try.
a goatfish.
I want to
Yeah,
see a
then you
chicken
add chicken in
goatfish.
there, and it's just like a weird animal menagerie. It's like God went on a bender and then just spun the wheel too many.
Yeah, Capricorn. Yeah, let's just make it a goatfish.
I mean, hey, look at
Cockricorn.
Collectibles and tell me that the God doesn't like to party hardy a few times when he's
You're a
making-
cockercorn.
Cockercorn.
Doger, I had a drink in my. And I very almost nodded.
I cannot see. I cannot see you. I did not know you
Not
had a drink.
excused.
Mm.
No, intrinsic.
But you know, guys, actually, so talking a little bit about you know what we're working on here for the people just joining in, and this is the thumbnail for our upcoming first episode of Shield Hero Abridged. Oh, also, Miki save.
God, Jesus.
Did you remind her to
No,
save?
here's another Halloween one.
Yeah,
This isn't the one that I was talking about earlier, but oh my.
But so in the call currently, we have all of the writers. We have the voice of Naofumi, the slave trader, the Shield. Yes, that's right. The Shield is being voiced.
Oh,
The
Don't make me laugh, please.
some extras and the future voice of Philo. So we'll go down the list. The writers for Shield Hero are Royce, Doger, myself, Chibi, and I guess he didn't help enough to be like full co-writer, but writing assistant Darkon.
I helped a little.
Because also Miki.
Very, very tiny, but it was.
No, here and there. We brought them in. We're like, hey, what do you think of this? And then they gave ideas, and then a few of them were like, hey, this would be funny.
See,
And
I
we're like,
would
shit,
have to
yeah,
say
that is
that-
funny. Let's
I
put
would
it
have
in.
to say for episode 1, I'm loosely like a writer just because like the problem with that was literally when we started writing for Shield Hero, that's when Casper passed away. So I wasn't really in the mindset to be haha funny, stupid, barf, whatever. So
This is
Wait, am I
the
right here?
color in this
I didn't help write this, did I?
Anime is weird.
oh well, it's the lighting because they're in
I
like
know.
a green.
I
You're
know.
you're gonna need to like yeah.
It's just one of those anime is weird moments.
Yeah.
My birthday
yeah.
time being on a writing team.
So,
for Phatdog
like-
Studios.
So like episode 1,
Oh yeah, it's
I
the first.
loosely like I think I helped write for a scene, and then that's when Casper passed away, and then
Yeah, I don't think I was full on writer. I just gave thoughts because I sat in on the writing sessions.
But yeah, and my way of dealing with stuff that I don't want to deal with is I just throw myself into my work, so I don't have to think about it. So hence
I mean
why
you could have thrown yourself on me.
Well, a lot of the
writing's
things
work.
about this series are your actual sort of opinions on it, and they
Yeah.
just happen to be funny.
yeah, that's true.
What? What now?
Like a lot of this show is Tony's opinions on the show. They just
Oh,
happen
yeah.
to be funny, and he's
Yeah.
basically making his opinions the main character's opinions.
Yep, and so because
Yeah,
the
more than one person.
running gag of Shield Hero when it was first like announced was that it was Tony the Abridged series. So appropriately, I am voicing Naofumi.
Yeah, like when we watch the actual series, for like this main character reminds us so much of you, Tony.
So I'm voicing Naofumi. Royce is one of the writers and voicing the slave trader.
Hey boy,
Oh, fluffy bunny.
best pack game in the whole shit. I'm not
Oh no.
Miki is voicing the Shield.
Yeah.
Oh, that one. Poisonous mushroom.
When he killed the doctor who raised him.
That
Wow.
hurts me looking at this.
I can't believe that
figure.
exists.
It hurts.
For anyone without the context, we found a figure that's of Chopper when he went to go
I
get.
could post it in chat.
Oh yeah, I guess. He
if
goes to get a
it'll let
poisonous
me.
mushroom in the very beginning when he's introduced, and he gets fucked up.
Yep.
do much.
And
But,
this figure doesn't go light on it either. Blood, fucking.
Yeah,
torn
dude,
bad.
his leg is broken. Like
His
'cause it was
antlers broken off.
Yeah. Oh my.
God damn! Yeah, that's graphic.
How many of
Why?
us like Gundam? Darkon, but he's muted right now.
Wow, it's sold out too.
No, a lot of the ones that I posted are all sold out, and it makes me upset. Very very, very upset.
Hmm.
You know what we may do? We may show the specific. Oh my god! Just a moment.
I wanna try printing, like going to my local library because they have a 3D printer that's really cheap to use, and I want to give a whirl of just printing out different parts of a figure and putting it together and painting it myself and seeing how well it turns out.
So that
Really curious to try that.
So there's two different moon, like Chopper on a moon figures. They're actually lamps. They work,
Cute.
and I want
Cool.
them, but they're
Fucking
sold
love
out.
moons. I don't know what it is, but I have this weird, attachment to lunar shit.
Yeah,
guys.
me too. What?
Hey, so I got that was my mom on the phone right now, and since it's her birthday, why don't you guys go ahead and wish her a happy birthday? She can hear you.
Happy
Happy birthday!
Christmas.
Happy birthday, Mom!
Did you get all that? Oh. All right, hold on. We're gonna try again. You guys may get some feedback, so just a second. All right, try again, guys.
Happy birthday!
Happy
Hey.
You got that one, right?
Birthday.
Okay,
Yeah.
Yeah.
we're streaming right now, so that's on the internet now, and everyone in the chat saying happy B-Day, Mama Tony.
Well, thank you very much.
They can hear you.
Alright, talk to you later.
Bye. Have fun.
Bye.
She was like, they can hear me? All right, bye.
Deuces.
The hell did I miss?
A lot.
Hack your
We
face.
talked
bunch.
about feet.
Feet
We've been
stuff.
talking about figures.
Chopper getting his shit pushed in and being sold as merchandise.
Wow.
What?
Very
I
much
don't
right.
think we ever talked about that.
That was one way to take that situation.
Okay,
Yeah, I
then.
don't think. Look. Don't ever say shit pushed in that context, especially when you're talking about Chopper. Don't ever say that again.
Especially just after I came back from the bathroom.
Yeah, that's not good. Also not healthy either.
Yeah,
But,
don't ever, dude. It's like that one scene where Chopper and Frankie had like switched bodies, and he starts saying vulgar things in Chopper's body, and fucking
Robin is like, if you
Robin-
ever say anything in Chopper's body again, I will fucking kill you.
Yeah, that's me right now with you saying vulgar shit about fucking. No, don't ever say shit like that ever again.
I'm saying don't just say about him. He got horribly mangled, and it is literally a piece of merchandise reflecting
Yeah, but
the
having
aftermath.
his shit pushed in can mean so many things, my dude. Please.
That's up to
I
your
suppose.
brain.
It is extremely inaccurate to my situation. Mine is shit pushed out.
Okay. Nice to know.
That's better than it being pushed in, I suppose.
I mean, it's just an analogy. You got your butt kicked so hard that you know.
I mean, hey, dude, you know, whatever you're into, I'm not gonna kink shame.
That's
Yeah.
that is
Well,
a defense
I think that is
mechanism.
the time for you. You know.
Somebody
alright.
kicks your butt so hard and you
okay.
just
As
unload
long
on
as
them. That's a
everyone's
defense mechanism right
consenting
there.
and no
What is
one's
this
getting hurt,
all?
no
But
kink
it's
shame.
Chopper.
Oh no, I meant. What? Where did Chopper come into this situation? No, I was
Wasn't
talking
that
about.
what we were talking about?
No, we were-
What
Miki, no, they were just talking about like, you know, if you're into pushing in shit, you know, like no kink shame, and you were like, no, that's where you should be, like, and I'm like, no, wait a minute.
Look, y'all.
So Chopper wasn't in that conversation.
All right.
This calls
Well,
can
there's
go
always
places.
fan fiction, so he is in some way.
Fantastic. This is wonderful.
This is
I've
normally
only
how.
been here for what, 15 seconds? I'm having a great time.
Look,
Dude, this is normally. Yeah, this is normally how the art streams go, man.
Yeah.
Great. I need to try to be here for more of these.
Oh, good lord.
It has
You
the
went
same
from
amount
gray to
of control
orange
as
real
a
fast.
Oh God!
You got a hell of a tan.
Holy shit, he became orange.
Look,
What
guys,
happened?
listen,
You
okay?
got super
listen,
tan.
Anime is kind of weird, okay?
Nice.
No, I get
Does
you.
he
Rayon
not
there,
have a
Malcolm.
screenshot where he
Skin
has
tones are messed
regular
up, I get
skin?
ya.
What the fuck?
That's what I fucking said. Anime is weird. Like, let's try this.
It's all about the lighting.
Yeah, got them weird camera angles too.
Now from stopped by Florida, got himself a spray on.
Like,
Oh my
there's
God,
been a
he
couple
still
of times
looks
when
weird.
making lip flaps and I'm just
He
trying
looks
to
a
match
lot better,
the skin.
though.
Yeah.
He
Like-
looks a lot better.
Does she not have a screenshot where he has regular skin color? Like, what happened? Like,
It's
Did
just
you
the
just-
ambient color of the scene.
Well,
that
a
plays
lot of the
combine-
shots that you have been what it looks like sunset and when the sun goes down.
that or like he's in a cave and it's all green.
hmm
Yeah, it's all about ambient lighting.
One
You know,
does
unfortunately, when
not
you
look
isolate
like
that
the other.
That looks like Kazuma from. It looks like Kazuma now.
Yeah, a little, yeah.
Legit, I thought that's who this was this entire time.
No,
Zoe,
no,
where are you
no.
It's
going?
mainly because of the facial expression.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find where he's kind of like in a reddish environment.
Yeah, so you can match it better.
Correct.
I know, I hate this. There's this one time where I was trying to match lip flap colors, and because of the lighting in the scene, Buddy's skin was pretty much blue. And I'm like matching it up to the color wheel. It's like, that's fucking blue. Why is it fucking blue? Why is his
Why are
skin
you a
blue? He's
jerk?
not a fucking avatar.
You ain't no space cat.
Oh boy.
Like, lighting, man.
But yeah, Moon. This is basically how our art streams go. Like,
Well, I mean, that's just
100%
how
of the time.
us
I mean, I got
talking
to be a small part of the last one where we all just started sharing cursed images.
This does not look.
And then I had
I
to do
mean, we
something else.
weren't
The
live
thing
on
with-
that though.
Yeah, the
Oh.
thing about
We're actually
Artstream,
live now.
Yeah, like
I
we're
see.
streaming on the YouTube channel right now. So
Doesn't
Like,
look
for the-
great.
Well, I've got the YouTube channel going on my phone for added viewership.
for the
Thank
most
you.
part,
Woo-woo.
the only person doing work right now is
Added
Miki.
viewership.
Everybody else is just chilling here.
Ah!
I could be doing work, but I got burnt out at subtitles.
He just keeps getting more orange.
This isn't
that's too
right.
funny. That is too funny.
Look. Okay, all right. Listen.
You know,
We're gonna
now it looks like Spitfire.
When she
Oh,
when,
he
when
does.
she,
He
if
is.
she
He is
shows the
getting a little
background, it won't look so
Spitfire-like,
bad.
isn't he?
Look.
What the hell is that behind him?
Listen.
It's a mimic.
It's
Oh,
Sprite.
okay.
It's a book mimic.
Looks fucking creepy.
All right. We're gonna fucking do this the old-fashioned.
Are we though?
Yes.
Yep, that's
See-
just how you have to do it, the old-fashioned way, because you know
In other words, kids,
He
ambient
doesn't
lighting
have
is a
Nothing-
bitch.
chair.
I could go for an old
nothing
fashioned
can
right
be
now.
fucking convenient, right?
Yeah, me too, actually. And that sounds pretty good.
Right? Either that or Cuba Libre.
I don't drink often, so. Actually, that reminds me, Miki, are you drinking?
Hearing Miki in the background, fucking get it.
Miki, are you drinking tonight?
I'm.
She's close to it.
You know.
I have to go get drunk right now because it would be fun, but
Yeah, but
I got
Miki's
things
also
to do.
kind of still recovering from being sick, so that wouldn't be a good idea.
That has nothing to do with it. I took
Alcohol
my
helps
allergy
you
medicine
recover.
today.
Yeah. It's
But
liquid
still-
courage gives your immune system courage.
All right, Miki. I gotta say this. That shot of Naofumi is never going to get old for me.
Oh, okay. All right.
Oh my god, I fucking love it.
It is great.
so goddamn funny.
oh,
I love the detail on the
is this
mimic
the guy
with
from
the
Shield Hero?
pages.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This
Oh.
is the Moon. This is the thumbnail for our first episode of Shield Hero.
It's
Oh.
interesting how a few
Okay.
little lines can give something so much detail.
It's exactly how detail works.
It's
I mean,
See,
I was
I
struggling
don't-
to figure out who it was.
Yeah,
from
but I
the
mean,
other-
like the calf muscle with a single line, it portrays the calf muscle
It's
really
two.
well.
Finish.
3 technically if you look at the pixels really close.
Uh,
There's, like,
That's
Oh
a
my
cat.
God.
Oh, yeah, I guess it's about 2.
I like how she's like, well, technically.
Look at that. If you look at the pixels.
Whoa.
But on the nerd glasses,
I didn't-
well,
I-
technically.
Miki, hold up. Do you have glasses? I feel like I've seen you with glasses.
She does.
Okay.
I have
But she
glasses
doesn't
now.
have like the nerd glasses though. The one with
What
the
the fuck
spirals.
are
in them.
nerd glasses?
The one with the spirals in them.
Bifocals.
Like
The-
Coke
the-
bottle
I
glass
don't,
sunglasses.
I don't think they're supposed to be spirals.
No, okay, so like
That
the
sounds
dude.
like X-ray or what's the word?
Artemis, shut the
So
hell up.
so
You have no
the
reason to
dude-
be whining.
so the dude from Soul Eater, the one that has the spiral nerd glasses.
Oh,
yeah.
Oxford.
the
That,
Coke
that,
bottle.
that used to be a very specific and everywhere the fuck
I
thing.
know. I'm
Coke-
surprised it
Coke
took
bottle
you guys that
glass.
long to catch on.
Like I knew what kind of glasses you're talking about, but they're not supposed to
Yeah,
be
yeah.
spirals.
I can
But
think
did-
of
Like little
so
circles.
many characters and so many different animes that have them.
Yeah,
Yep.
they're supposed to be
And they
taking the
always have
old-fashioned
spirals
Coke
on
Oh, there's
them.
even a
glass.
character in Mega Man fucking Battle Network that has them. Actually, that's the first character that came to my
I'm just
mind when you
remembering them
mentioned
wrong.
Why
I
is
gotta
he
look them up.
laughing? Why is he
Why aren't you
laughing?
laughing?
Did the dog fall down or something?
Why are
The
you
cat
laughing?
fell down.
What did you do?
I opened the sliding door, and before I could open the screen door, Artemis booped right into it.
Okay. I was
Dumb
almost
dog.
right. The dog hurt itself in some
Dumb
way.
dog. I love my dumb dog. She's so adorable.
What the fuck is that hair?
She's so smart but so dumb at the same time. I love her. Like I taught her how to roll over in like a few tries, but like she runs into the screen door. I love her. She's so
Is there a
dumb.
Soul Eater video game?
Maybe.
Probably. There's a video game for practically everything.
I could see one being for the PlayStation 2, because there was a lot of anime games on the PS2 that weren't very good, but they were there.
Man, I think a Soul Eater video game would just be amazing.
And now
Also Game Boy Advance. There was a lot of anime games on the Game Boy Advance that were actually decent.
So I'm switching microphones. Apologies, but I'm making some Rice Krispie treats.
Ooh.
Again?
Tasty.
He needs more mush.
Snap,
But
crack a pop,
now,
Rice
even
Krispies.
though I don't really like Konosuba,
Pixel boobies. What?
I really do like Aqua's fucking like.
It's
static
so fun.
face.
It's so funny.
So
It is a great facial expression.
I kind of want like a emote made of my persona doing that face.
Oh, the meme face, yeah.
Like
I want a picture of
Still
every
haven't
fictional
seen
character in the world with that face. just a folder, just with every single fictional character that has ever been drawn, just with that face. Just for the moment. We're talking about this particular thing right now. I have a face for this.
So like you might end up having to make this sort of again, Miki. How do you like if you're okay with that?
You're gonna ask me how do you feel about that? Like, bitch doesn't have a choice. She's just, you know.
No, you have a choice. I'm not going to like.
I thought it was.
I'm not going
funny
to
how
force you.
You always have the choice. Do it or something.
The choice is how much you charge her.
Well, no, the choice is if she wants to do it again or not. I'm not going to force her to do something.
I you know, look, money talks.
I'm not going to force someone to
Bunch
do
of
something they don't
pictures
want to
with
do.
similar faces that all have a similar sort of. It sounds like an NFT scam.
Probably.
Look, okay. That's not what that is.
That escalated quickly.
I'm sorry, but I can't stop
Suddenly
thinking about
unpurchasable
the
monkeys.
terribleness that is NFTs.
You know, actually, speaking of the Bored Ape Club, we got a special Easter egg in the first episode.
Oh boy.
I am now immediately concerned.
This
I
is so much
have to
fun
turn
working
you
on
down.
that shot.
Oh my god.
We went.
Whatever it is,
Listen.
please tell me to kill it.
We took a page out of Miki's book for this episode, and we went fucking extra everywhere we possibly could.
And it's only, let's see.
Like, I don't know whether to be honored by that mention or offended.
Honored. Going the extra mile is always a good thing.
Oh yeah, no, it is. Like
And it's like
Except when
barely a minute.
oh
Barely a minute on screen, but it's the best.
but I mean like that just reminds me of the wheel that I made for our roller skates abridged.
Yeah.
Like
Oh, yeah.
I didn't have to do the minuscule like the awful shading that I did on this fucking wheel, but I did it anyway. And so going the extra mile is never a bad thing. Like I hate the shading because I'm terrible at it.
For a second, I thought you were talking about mine, and I was like, damn, I thought I fixed the Oompa Loompa, but okay.
What?
I
Who's
said,
it
I thought you were talking about my shading
No,
for a minute.
No,
Don't
mine.
worry.
I'm talking about mine.
Don't worry,
I would
he's-
never.
Oh,
You have perfect shading. I'm talking about mine.
No, I'm constantly blown away by your shading, Miki.
Yeah, no, you have
you
perfect
don't need to
shading.
throw shade at your shading.
my
I'm
God.
sorry.
Oh my god! I hate you. I absolutely hate you.
Please, you know what?
must fix the problem with memes.
This-
Memes
but-
will overshadow the stupid.
This face is for. Wait, no. No. Wait.
You'll get it. You'll get it. You'll get it. You'll get
This
it.
face is for you.
No.
You are being judged.
But yeah, I DM'd you the wheel. That's my awful attempt at shading.
You never grilled.
I never
Too much.
am good at shading. I can't figure out why. I'm just not good at it.
Yeah, I'm terrible at shading. I have a very big tendency of forgetting what should be underlit and what should be not and whatnot. Like I'd be like, my shading is like giving the entire image a drop shadow and then calling it done.
I literally spent like 4 hours on that damn wheel, just like just shading alone, and it's still fucking bad.
Bro, shading is something fucking else, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah, it's what really makes those like really kiddie Nickelodeon shows like pop out from the ones that make a fucking effort. Not necessarily just Nickelodeon, just like I guess it's clip art. I guess the style is hard.
Fuck you guys. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, no kidding. Fuck you guys.
Is
Weirdos.
it clip art the new term? I don't know.
I mean, Nickelodeon had Avatar, so.
What?
Gravity Falls was.
I kind of got lost on
was
stuff.
in this.
That was
this
Disney.
art style. Disney. Okay. Well,
Yeah,
either
yeah.
way, in some cases, I do like this art style. This really simplistic shape art style.
Yeah.
But other times, I'm like, I really wish I miss the '90s when things hyper detailed.
Yeah, I do too. I mean,
I
like
used
like
to
you
use
said,
the
I
90s when I was, 9.
I don't miss when I was 9.
Well,
I had no
90s
fucking
nuts.
problems. I had nap time problems, and if I was
I
gonna get
had-
coffee that day.
I had
Okay,
all
so-
kinds of problems at 9 years old, so like I don't want to go back to that.
I mean, yes, granted, I wasn't a teenager in the '90s, but I was like 10 by the time the 2000s rolled around, and honestly, the 2000s culture didn't really stick until rough, like halfway through the decade or so. But that's usually how things go. The first like 5 years of a new decade tend to be reminiscent of the last decade.
Which was the style of the time.
It's one of the major reasons why I'm like, I feel like I missed out on the 80s, and I have this incredible fascination with 80s culture.
I have
'Cause
been
I
fully
just
lost in
missed
this
it.
conversation. I got really distracted. I mean, that's what happened. That's not what I thought that was.
Yeah, I miss old art. I wish art didn't change as much as it does.
The way that
There's
they
some-
used to draw 90s women is what I would want to come back. Oh, good night, Spider fandom. Sorry, but
Yep.
Okay, look, pause, holy fucking stop, Robert. I literally have just been talking about Magic Knight Rare literally this week. We were driving down to Alabama and we were talking about nostalgic animes that we wish would have a comeback. One of them was
Nice.
Mar. I don't know if anybody's
Oh,
familiar with
fucking
that.
Mar.
Mar!
I'm fucking Mar. Holy
I'm familiar
shit.
with that.
I haven't heard that in a
I
fucking
know,
long
I
time.
know.
Dude,
Dog.
they showed like I don't know how
That
many
Magic Knight
episodes,
one I've
and
never
then they
heard of before,
stopped
no.
showing it on TV, and
Oop.
I fucking ate it.
Like,
That was the
shit
wrong
so
chat.
good.
It
Ignore
was.
that, Tony.
I loved Mar so
So
much.
for me, for me, I actually was reading the
I
manga.
accidentally sent you a direct message.
Oh, okay.
I thought I was clicked on my other monitor.
It's all good.
Got a DM. But the other one was Rave Master.
Yes. Yes.
Brave
Dude,
Master,
guys,
yeah,
if you
Brave
haven't
Master
watched,
is
if
just
you haven't watched Fairy Tale, but you want to watch
Beat me
it,
to
don't.
it.
Just watch Rave Master instead.
yeah. I was gonna say if you don't worry about Fairy Tale, just watch Rave Master. It's the same
Rave
fucking
Master is so much better.
Yeah.
Mar.
Carrot-nosed dog.
No, I'm interested in what the Japanese version of Mar was because I only ever watched the dub, and I think it was done by 4Kids. I'm not 100% sure.
I don't remember Mar being done by 4Kids.
I don't think it was too
when
accurate.
When I watched Mar, it was on Toonami.
I loved it, but I didn't see a lot of it because being in Canada, I have different programming and different channels and all that stuff. And Mar
differently? I didn't know. You guys are built different.
television
for sure.
programming.
Canadians are built different.
I mean that's the truth, but either way, I only saw like maybe a few episodes, possibly only the first season of Mar, if there is even a second, but I don't remember seeing much of it. I just know that I fucking thought it was cool.
Yeah.
I love Mar.
The manga. So again, let me see. I'm actually upstairs now. I used to have one of the mangas back in ye olden days when I would steal manga from a bookstore.
Ooh.
Look, I was
She be
young.
stealing. She be stealing.
That reminds me of when I stole freaking comics from the corner store when I was so
Like, I would
tiny.
literally go about tearing. You know what? Never mind. I'm not gonna teach people how.
No! Like, don't reveal your secrets.
Well, hey, look. I at the very least, did not state the name of the bookstore.
For legal purposes, this is a joke.
No, for legal purposes, it's not a joke because it happened. But don't do it. For legal
Insert, but
purposes,
do not try
was
this at
done by
home.
a
Disclaimer.
professional. Yes.
One of my favorite lines.
All of the objects stolen was done by a professional driver. Do not attempt to recreate.
Do not attempt to recreate. Do not. All right, but anyways.
These are done by professionals.
Yes. Yes. One of the ones that I said personally for me that I wanted to come back was Magic Knight Ray Earth because I don't know if anybody's big fans of TikToks these days, but there was a TikTok that was going around that was like, it's so cool to see what kind of art style people's art developed from. Like, you can kind of tell what their inspiration came from. Now, I'm fucking ancient at this point. I've been doing this for over 2 decades, so you can't probably tell with mine anymore. But if you look at some of my older work, you will actually find that some of my very first art pieces were inspired by Magic Knight Ray Earth.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how did you first draw eyes? That's the big thing.
The studio that dubbed Mar was PCB Productions.
I find a lot of the time when you can really see the difference between artists' art is how they do their eyes, how they do their shading, and
how they do their hands.
Hands is another one too.
A lot of my fucking eyes was from like either Sailor Moon or God, I try to the big eyes that were drawn back then that were so fucking far apart from each other. And,
like clamp style?
Kind of, but like I had different like I don't think the anime's from Clamp. It was like a different anime in mind, but
like,
I don't think it was a Clamp series though.
Original Pokemon eyes. I fucking love that art style.
It was good. It was. Magic Knight Ray Earth was like a lot of my first like original characters were drawn with like Elementalist because I was like really inspired by the art style for that. And then was there any others that what else did we talk about? So we said Mar, we said Rave Master, we said Magic Knight Ray Earth, and then I feel like there was one other
really old one.
Yeah, we were going super old school because the conversation started with new Trigun. Motherfucker.
Oh yeah.
I just
this is like you're gonna and make the hair stand
New
up.
Trigo's gonna be
Oh.
interesting.
Let's not get into this
I'm-
conversation because it's gonna go so south really fucking quick.
Look, I
I
don't
was
think
never
anybody
big
disagrees
on
that
the
it's
original
fucking
Trigun, so
ugly.
I'm probably not gonna watch
It is ugly.
It's so ugly.
Listen. Okay, the design itself is fine, right? If I look at the design and I don't imagine that it is Vash, I'm fine with it. My
Yeah,
problem
if it's a
is
different
why
character,
you,
it's fine.
You completely removed the iconic red jacket. You've given him fucking e-girl sunglasses with an e-boy fade.
They gave him Giga Chad hair. Like
Motherfucker looks like Machine Gun Kelly.
He does.
Yeah.
He does look like Machine Gun Kelly, and I made that joke already. Like I posted it on the server, and I was like, "Oh no, he does."
Look,
Like
that's my
Why-
big beef. That's my big beef. Is
Yeah.
that like I don't mind the design on its own. What I mind is that they're trying to like pass it off like it's the same fucking character, and it's
Well, and
basically the artist decided that they, because it's the same artist. They decided they wanted to revamp it, which, you know, I've revamped my mascot, for instance. Like, she looks completely different. The only difference is that she looks fucking better than the old version. When you revamp it, you want to
You're allowed to make the character unrecognizable if you don't suck.
like and you know, I have another big problem, right? You know, like I also hate the fact, okay, so one of the big points about like when you get later on into the series, right? And you learn more about Vash and his brother Knives as, you know, like hundreds of years ago when they were growing up. When Knives finally like came into his personality and he cut his own hair because he wanted individuality from his brother, and they got them two motherfuckers with the same hairstyle when they're being shot into the fucking earth. Like, I'm over here like, wow, you just completely stripped them of anything that they were as children, especially Knives, and you're giving them the same hairstyle. Like, you're taking out good parts. You shouldn't be taking out, like, why are you doing this? Why? And the fact that you also took away his hairstyle, the one that Rim gave him, because it reminded her of someone she knew on Earth. Like,
Look, can we talk also, just for like 5 seconds, can we just talk about the fucking animation?
it looks bad.
Ugh.
Can we have a real honest to God moment? I feel like we
I've
can
only-
all admit
I haven't seen the trailer. I've only seen images, and still images look fine.
look,
How's it look in motion?
Yeah, still images.
How's it look in motion?
Listen. Okay, they're doing what is the Ruby animation style, which Ruby
Oh,
is
okay.
on its own, like, all right. You know, I think that for what it is and what Rooster Teeth does, it works for them, and that's fine.
Good
For
God, you might as well
anime-
create your characters in Koikatsu.
God
Fuck.
forbid you use that animation style for everything. Everything. I don't mind animators who use it for in-between scenes because you want to cut, I'm not going to call it cutting corners, but that's kind of what it is.
That's what it
You want to
is.
save money, you want to save time spent, and I get that. In
Which
between,
was-
Assuming
oh, yeah,
that
absolutely.
even assuming that
You
it's
wanna-
even
you-
less expensive because sometimes it's not.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
want to
yeah,
show
we
a
could've-
picture of a shot,
the
like a
Dragon
shot
Ball Z movie
of a
like,
group of
for
people, like a
instance,
crowd.
people are
I
actually
get that.
speculating that the new Dragon Ball Z movie actually cost more than the previous one.
Than the previous one, and it's doing worse, which is fucking hysterical to me.
Yeah.
it
Anyway,
makes sense.
Hopefully,
because
the hit to the wallet will make them think, but
Guys,
probably not.
Give
Let
me
me
the
get
floor,
off.
please.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. It's an active conversation, but I
heated.
just look. Listen. Okay,
Listen, Linda, listen.
Okay,
look at
bro.
Linda. The animation style just if you're gonna call it an anime, that's not an anime. All right. That's not.
It's
And
an
that's what I
animation.
said about Ruby. That's what I said about Ruby. The same thing.
It's
That's-
it's animation. It is not
The-
an anime. That style, like, I just don't. You can't. They're not one-to-one anymore.
Like, I'll be the essential devil's advocate for the most part, but
No, that's
when it
not
comes
allowed here.
well, shut up.
Rest in pieces the entire Zoids franchise.
Oh,
No. Zoids, it was used as a way
it was used strategically.
emphasize.
It was only the mechs.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
it was
that's
only the
fine.
max.
But no, if the whole entire thing was that, then
That's what I'm saying. Is it's like every single scene, like Overlord is a great example of where this was used strategically. When it's showing his overhead of the massive armies that nobody wants to fucking animate thousands
When
of
you
little
show a crowd,
people
when
for
you
5
show a crowd,
seconds of an anime.
perfect.
Nobody wants to do that. Okay.
We need to make we need to make these goats look terrifying. How do we do that? How about intentionally unironic bad CGI that is unnerving to look at? Because because it's legitimately, unironically, and effectively supposed to be terrifying to look at, and it worked.
It does. It is pretty.
That is a praise. That's not criticism. It worked.
Exactly. It's not that I'm saying that animation style can't work. That's not what we're saying here. So that's why, and jokes aside, devil's advocate, I'm always big for hearing all sides, but that's why I said it's not here, because it's not that I'm saying that this animation style can't have its benefits. It's not that I'm saying that it can't be done. It's not that I'm saying it can't be executed successfully. What I'm saying is what they've done for Vash Stampede is a literal fucking tragedy.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Absolute. Like, I remember
Like, you know what's worse though? Is that, there are people actually fucking defending it too, which is the worst part.
Well, some people think he's hot now.
Well, okay.
They've turned him into a fucking e-boy.
I do have to say, if
Yeah.
if this was not Vash the Stampede, right? If it was a different if this was a different character, like if they brought in a new character that, you know, had like different hair color.
There you go.
No. If they brought in a character that has that design but has some changes, then I'd be like, oh yeah, he'd be hot. I'd be into him. But like,
that's not what we're talking about here.
Yeah, no, we want the source material.
That. Like, I'm just
Give
like,
us the source material, damn it.
you know, I don't think he's hot anymore because now he just looks like, he doesn't look like himself. Like, I liked him originally. That's the reason why I got the figure that I have from the movie, because he's hot. He looks hot the way he originally looked.
He's hot.
Why did you change him? Why? I hate you.
Different of aesthetical opinions.
Like, of course, if someone's never seen the original,
well,
they're
that
gonna
was
look at him now and be like, "Oh yeah, he's hot."
Listen,
You know what I mean? Like,
I know that the colors were gonna come out this way to begin with, but for some fucking reason, when I was actually pulling it for the model, it just did not look right. And yes,
oh no, it
look
didn't.
how they massacred my boy is about the perfect way to define what has happened.
Man, Miki should have been the one to do you know, for
redesign.
Yeah. I mean,
By the way, Miki, can I get
if she was gonna do a redesign, she wouldn't change much. She might, like, I don't know, add an extra accessory here and there, but there wouldn't have been anything changed, and that's what I like about Miki.
But hey, Miki, can for the emote version, Miki, for the emote version, can I get one where it doesn't have that color effect?
No.
Just goddamn it! Now I have to freaking control delete a few times.
No, I'm
Or
pretty
control
sure.
Z.
Yeah, no.
We're smart. We're wise.
Oh,
Okay. Look,
okay.
look.
All right.
He's red,
All right.
He's red. He's green.
I don't always make a new layer.
Artemis, come on.
Listen.
They're like,
Nobody ever said that I had the best. You know, actually, never mind. We're not gonna.
And another thing is that, like, you know, we've had a few people be like, oh, well, we actually had someone on the server that was like, oh, well, maybe that was him when he was younger. And it's like, did you not watch the series?
No.
They literally showed him when he was younger. He had the same hairstyle. Like,
Yeah, I have this weird relation with.
See, I do want to preference something. I do want to preference something. If this weren't a prequel, if this were after the events of the original Trigun, and he decided to go with a new hairstyle, then I would be a little more accepting of it. Because
that's what
it's
I'm
him
saying
trying.
this whole time. Is it's like the problem is because they're trying to do a remake.
Yeah, it's like, this is how it's always been. Just no, it fucking hasn't. I got this figure right here that proves it, motherfucker.
Exactly. I actually had a figure be like, no, this is what he actually looks like. You piece of shit.
Look, it's the people who are trying to defend the fact that a couple of times in the show he let his hair down. Doesn't
Okay,
matter.
he grew it out, but then when he cut it, he always cut it back to the same style every time.
He always had that fucking slicked back Vaseline in his hair. Okay, we're
like,
man,
dude,
has got style.
And you know what? If they had made it as a sequel, right? If they had made it a sequel, it would kind of make sense, because at the end of the series, he's kind of letting Rim go. Like, he's letting her go. And the hairstyle that he's always had is because Rim gave it to him. He's letting her go. So if, after the fact, if he changed his hairstyle, it would make perfect sense that he would. Like, I hate it here. I absolutely hate it here.
See, I have a weird relationship with 3D to the point where, like, I was enamored with, like, Reboot when it came out just because it was something 3D. And this is where me and, like, Tony differ, but, like, the new Dragon Ball movie, Dragon Ball Super, I don't hate the CG.
I don't hate all of it. I just hate most of it.
It's like, I kind of like that whole, like, it's CG, but it's still in anime style. I do like that.
My biggest problem with it, though, is it's so fucking inconsistent.
Yeah,
like, there are times where it's like, wow, this actually looks good, and there are other times like, this looks like it was ripped off of fucking DeviantArt. What the fuck am I looking at?
You know why? You know why it's like that, though, right? The reason why it's like that is because it's not the same person working on every scene. Some people who focus on the main primary parts of the episode, like the big reveals or whatever, those are gonna be your really talented animators. But the in-between scenes, the random bullshit, it's gonna be other people.
No, I don't disagree with you. But the thing is, though, is Miki, I'm about to put a picture of the private stream, and I cannot believe this made it past quality control.
I feel like
because this is transformations for the big scene. This is the big ultimate mega reveal, and it's the most memed trash I've seen in a long time.
Well, I like Gohan's look. I think Piccolo's thing is the stupidest shit ever.
Okay, it's not the look. It's just because it
like,
is
stop
3D.
just making them gold, damn it!
No, it's orange. It's orange. Piccolo.
So, like, the thing is, it's not the look though. The problem is that it's 3D animated, and so that hair, the way the hair looks, it looks so fucking bad. It does look like something you get off of DeviantArt because, like,
he looks like he was put through Blender by an amateur. I think we can all agree.
And that is the ultimate mega super thing for the movie.
I made
that's
this
the ultimate,
and I'm terrible
that's the
Blender.
super ultimate transformation of the movie. So that should be under the control of the big important people that know what makes this thing work. And we got this.
That's
yeah, I need
funny.
to see this part in motion before I can really.
And visuals aside, the writing is kind of dog shit. Like, it is, it's half baked. To describe this movie In one phrase, it is half-baked. They have a bunch of potentially amazing parts that if they just fucking expanded on and focused on it, it would have been incredible. The slice of life stuff is incredible. The stuff with Pan, I need more of it in my life. Everything else is dog shit.
Well, I think the problem is that, fucking Toriyama forgot about Gohan and he had to write as quick as possible.
Legit, that is actually true. Through an interview, the original protagonists were just going to be Piccolo and Pan. Gohan was a fucking afterthought.
Dude, the fact that Gohan was an afterthought just proves to me that Toriyama doesn't have the passion he did for Dragon Ball.
Well,
it doesn't sound like he's enjoying making it.
It's supposed to be over, but they are coming back again.
Well, the irony of it all is that Toriyama actually stated officially that this movie has reinvigorated his love for Dragon Ball.
So, the other thing
maybe
is that
we'll get something good after this. Maybe.
The thing is that the other thing that he forgot that Super was even in the name. So that's the reason why it's called Dragon Ball Super Heroes, is because he forgot that Dragon Ball was originally called Dragon Ball Super.
Honestly, Dragon Ball Super Hero, it's goofy enough that I like it, honestly.
I hate it.
I like the name.
I'm like, dude, when someone pointed it, I'm like, you could have gone back and changed that. Like, they pointed.
If they, I don't know how much in the show do they lean into the Great Saiyaman bit, but if they leaned into that hardcore, then I could see the title of the movie being absolutely justified.
I hate it.
One little Japanese bit. The first super in Super Hero, the first super is in kanji. The second super is in hiragana. So they have the shorthand super kanji followed by the longhand version text of it, because they're like, what do we do now?
You gotta know that it is such a fucked up work dynamic. When they heard this and they're just like, yeah, that's classic Toriyama. Like, no.
Well, I guess we're just gonna have to work with this.
Yeah, he thought to ask him, like, are you sure about that?
I mean, he forgot about launch. Like, it's pretty on brand for him to forget things like this.
You should never forget launch, because then you get hungry.
Oh. I just, I think for me, it's like funny, but also sad at the same time, because they're not going to think that it was the 3D animation that made the sales be as bad. They're going to think it was some of the things, the slice of life. So they're just going to go back to what it... Show. Exactly. They're not going to have any more of that slice of life because
we tried some slice of life stuff and it didn't sell well. Well, I guess it's back to the all action all the time.
Yeah, and the thing is, I was like, legit, again, the slice of life stuff, and I will die on this hill, was the absolute best part of that movie. Everything else, literally everything else, was nostalgia bait. Even down to, like, the iconic scenes of, like, seriously, fucking Gohan's transformation scene is literally ripped frame for frame from the Perfect Cell fight. Not even.
And let's not even mention the fact that, in the trailer they show Goku and Broly fighting, but they don't even have that in the movie.
Yeah. That never happens. It's implied. It's implied that it happens.
Footage.
It's like when Sonic or Sega was like, hey, we're gonna put new characters in the next Sonic game, and then they didn't.
You know the most like insulting part of it too is they start off everything by doing like a recap of like what the Red Ribbon Army's role was through Dragon Ball to current, and they do it in the actual animation style that we're used to, and it looks fucking amazing.
It looks so good that Anthony and I had an argument on whether a certain flag was or was not CG, and the conclusion is if that flag is CG, it is done so well that it is indistinguishable from the best art on the planet. It was just stellar.
And then the even bigger kick in the face. The next shot of that very same flag that
It was
100% CG. It is fucking stationary, like it's made of fucking plastic.
It is.
It's
it
made of
looks,
paper
it looks like
mache.
flag. It looks like Flappy Flag. It was Flappy Flag in the last scene, and now it looks like a cardboard cutout of the thing in straight
Made of
across.
cardboard.
Yeah,
Oh my
because
God,
it
so
doesn't.
stiff.
It's not animating. It's still textured as the flag. We saw the flag move 5 actual seconds ago, and now it looks like a cardboard cutout that would be like a
That has some shading on it.
like a stand. Like it looks like a red ribbon like symbol stand
Come on,
instead of a
people.
flag.
Consistency
is
is
fine.
very important.
Which would be fine. It would have been completely fine if 5 seconds ago you didn't show us it moving in like Attack on Titan flag level of flapping. It was gorgeous, and now it's a piece of cardboard. What happened?
Oh my god. Oh god. At least it's nothing like what was that anime that I showed you guys? What was it called again? Where like the main characters are all like 3D animated, but everything else isn't. Like
the protagonist was 100% 3D at all times, and then standing next to him was like his brother, and it was 2D. He was drawn. It was so bad.
I have to remember what it's called, but like it gets shit on. I mean, it deserves to get the shit it gets, but like at least I guess they didn't do that. Like they didn't make the main characters 3D animated and everything else was 2D.
Yeah. So yeah, it's really hard to talk about the 3D in Superhero because we could go scene by scene and go, I love this. I want to see more of this. I hate this. I want to never see this again. But I also love this too. It is a very polarized, like by the minute, very
X-Arm.
polarized.
Now I remember what it's called. It's called X-Arm.
Yeah, so that's
X-Arm, yeah, that
like,
one.
It really felt like it just, despite this, again, the current speculation is it did cost more than Brawly. Despite it supposedly costing more, just the level of inconsistency across the board is like ridiculous when compared with quite literally every other single movie in the entire franchise. Not just Super, not just Z, Dragon Ball, everything, across the fucking spectrum. I have never seen a movie more inconsistent with both its writing and its visuals in my life for Dragon Ball.
You know, that reminds me. I still haven't finished Dragon Ball. I've never seen him defeat King Piccolo.
Honestly,
yeah.
Dragon Ball is a fun little romp.
There you go. There's a scene from X-Arm.
God.
It's a private scene.
Yeah. No, please, Miki, look at that and cry, please. That is a personal request.
Oh God.
That's a good idea. Why?
Why? I gotta find this.
Hold up, Miki save.
Thanks.
I have to find the scene where he's holding the walk and his brother is sitting next to, or like standing next to him. He's
What
holding a
director?
3D walk.
What producer?
So,
Oh my
anything he
God.
touches, that is important to understand.
Ah!
That is very important to understand. Anything he touches instantaneously goes 3D, and if he hands that off, it will go 2D.
Pretty much, yeah.
Absolutely
No.
anything he's involved with is 3D, and then
This is-
absolutely anything not him is
This is
2D
like the new
at all
Chip and
times.
Dale movie.
That hurts.
He got the CGI surgery.
Hold on.
O'Reilly's?
Hold on. Yeah, O'Reilly. Come on! Give me the scene where he's give me the scene where he's laying in the bed! Fuck!
Ah, what the hell?
No, I'll post this instead because it's still there you go.
I gotta ask, what's with the static?
What the hell?
You just
You wanna
trust
make it
the
look-
process.
She's gonna make it look like it's from the 90s.
It's gotta be staticky for the anime. It's
Look at that! Look at that 3D person laying in a 2D
Little
bed.
TV grain for you.
Exactly.
God, could
I don't-
could you imagine them trying to even figure out the logistics of like putting the sheets over him? That sounds like a fucking
Oh.
nightmare.
God, give me the scene where he's holding the walk,
Wait,
please.
Wait, so the sheets are on the imagine this, like the sheets are on the bed, and then they're like drawn, and then as he puts the sheets over top of them, they just like become 3D.
Dude, like, imagine he's in bed with someone else, right? So they're 2D, but like.
I mean,
Perfect. Why you gotta put that in my head, man?
there is a scene with him with another person in bed, but they're not 2D though; they're 3D as him. So,
Alright, somebody's gotta make a porno
we
out there
established,
that's just.
anything that he's in or holding goes 3D.
well, he's not naked, so
What?
they actually have. Oh my god, they actually made him 2D, but in a photo.
Why couldn't they just cut
So
that?
what?
That
He
looks
grew up
good.
into CG.
I told you, you got the CG surgery when it was over.
Puberty, man, did not treat him well.
He was never the same after that fatal accident.
Fuck.
I mean, what
Dude,
the fuck?
when
You
it-
have 2D
Dude, when your
assets
balls drop,
of
when
him.
your balls drop, you went like 60 FPS, man. What the fuck?
His
Like,
balls dropped
what?
so hard he
We
became.
were able to
He
save
went into
his
another
life,
dimension,
but he'll
literally.
never be the same.
Why did they make him 2D in the photos? Like, they could have just made him 3D as well.
Well, now I'm just disappointed. Like now they're not even now not even he's consistent.
And now it seems like they're just twitching on the fly, just to fuck with it.
You know, this sort of feels
Oh
like.
god, in that case, and if you want make up your fucking mind, whatever Kurt's season was of Date Alive,
Oh, Data.
Oh,
yeah.
that was like 3D for one reaction shot into a 2D person attacking them into back to another 3D shot. They were flipping back and forth between animated and CG every 10 seconds in the fight scene. It
you
was
know-
wild.
I'm just gonna say, like, peak CG was long ago and will never reach the stakes of it again.
Look, they're
And that
eating a
is Shrek
sandbox.
2.
They're eating a sandbox. Look.
It does look like a sandbox.
Like,
Why-
once we made
Why
Shrek
does it
2,
look like
everything
some
was
like
down.
stylistic PS3 game filter?
It does.
It's and that would, but like if that's the art style for everything, including the backgrounds and just like that's just how the game renders everything, that's fine.
Yeah,
but it's
'cause
just
then-
them.
You know what? So, all right. So,
Oh, Why it looks like Jet Set Radio. The characters freaking art style. Their rendering makes me think of Jet Set Radio, but nothing else is.
Or
I
Zone
hate
Defenders.
So we're recently rewatching Soul Eater just for shits and gigs, right? And we just got done with one of the Excalibur episodes.
This is the third one. The third episode.
third,
Yep.
Excalibur episode, and I just realized
How many conditions?
1,000 provisions. But I just realized something. The level of inconsistent what the fuck bullshit that is Excalibur makes me think he was the director for the Dragon Ball superhero movie.
Who? I mean, when he spins his cane, it is pretty inconsistent sometimes.
Excalibur.
Oh my god.
Excalibur.
I hate him.
Excalibur.
Oh, I hate.
Fool.
I hate that. There's a reason. There's a why that I edited a scene from Log Horizon, a Minori's face, to give her the face that everyone makes whenever Excalibur is mentioned. Because I hate him so much. I like.
Well, at least he was designed to be hated.
Yep.
I,
Did you Did you
Dude,
blur
wait,
the
he
feet a
found
little
one
bit?
dude that didn't hate him until he started sneezing. Like,
It wasn't that I blurred the feet. I blurred all of it, and then I added dashes of.
I'm just saying because it looks like the grass is in front of his feet, which is awesome. And I was curious how you did that.
All right. Control C.
By drawing
C.
grass.
Okay, so I first took the pen and I drew like actual grass there. So like if you look over
Okay.
here, you can see like the individual strands going away. So
Yeah,
I did
yeah.
all that, and then I blurred it. Oop, wait. So then I blurred it, just the grass. And
Awesome.
That's how that happened. Ta-da.
Yeah, I totally would have just made part of the feet just a little transparent.
Freaking Miki and her black magic fuckery.
No, this is good. This is teaching me shit.
Look, when you got the skill to do it, you do it. Even if you don't want to.
Black magic fuckery.
If I'm gonna.
Like this is right up there with braiding hair. I don't know how the fuck you people do
he always tells me
I
I'm doing
actually
black.
taught myself how to do that.
He always tells me that I'm doing black magic when I braid.
Learn how to braid, and women will love you. Trust me, because that skill can transfer to something else.
Where the hell are they?
Oh, Nani
No.
the fuck?
You had my attention. Now you have my curiosity.
What? What? Alright, you know what?
No, if you know how to tie a rope well.
Honestly, I was expecting you to say something else.
Sorry, knots. Got it.
Gotcha.
So,
I too am in the know now.
Sure.
Quite honest, I thought you were about
Definitely
to say
sounds
something
like
else
it.
there.
okay, you're just not gonna play that. All right, good to know. Just trying to play a gip, and I guess
the best
You're having my problem from a week ago.
You know the best part about this, man? Like, I can already hear Ariel's reaction to this thumbnail.
you're gonna work
Braid
now.
Bread.
Huh?
It's braiding bread.
Okay, sure. All right. Okay.
But,
I found a gif of that scene where that dude is standing next to his brother in arms, and I wanted to post it, and it won't.
No.
and I can't. Okay, so Google now, like on your phone, you can't like. I can't save GIFs anymore unless I go directly to where the GIF is posted, and it pisses me off.
Yeah, Discord is having an issue with GIFs lately.
No, it's not Discord. It's Google.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah, I can't.
You've always needed to get the correct URL of the source image, and
Like,
Google used to
I
let you
can't-
do that, and now it doesn't.
Yeah, I can't save GIFs on my phone anymore from Google. I have to go directly to wherever it's posted so I can save it, and I couldn't find it.
absolutely love.
God, I hate the way he moves. Ugh.
Emote for us. This is fantastic.
Oh yeah.
In fact, actually, this might be my display picture for a while. Actually.
I know.
I might finally change from the troll dolphin.
Please do.
Oh,
I mean, I'm probably not gonna switch the image that Miki made that I'm using as my image. I'm probably never gonna
Speaking
do that
of,
again.
so what happened to mine?
Oh,
I think I tried to ask this a little while ago, and then I just kind of dropped it because it's not that important.
I needed to fix things.
I think it
And
was
then,
because
and then life
like, the
happened for
name
and then
layer.
life happened for months. Yep, that's what happens.
I think it's the same with mine because like the name layer on the clothing. Like
I was too lazy and did not color or ink the items that went outside
Yeah.
of the purview of.
Oh, that's so good.
I think it went in the same situation that it always does on "It's fine, send it to me," and you replied back, "No, it's bad. You don't
No,
get
let me
the bad
fix it."
stuff."
Hey, I'm in the same.
And then I looked at that and went, "Yep, you're right." To let me know when it's good.
Yeah, that's a
God.
really good picture.
dang it!
You know what's funny though is Asha was looking at the Oh no, actually, never mind. We were talking about that. On stream.
What?
Never mind. No, nothing. My memory is bad. We already talked about
Wait, what did we talk about?
it. OJ last night.
Oh. So what were you going to say?
That you looked at the Now For Me streaming and you're like, that was me last night in OJ.
Yeah, it was. And like I said, now I kind of want now I kind of want an emote of my persona doing the same face because to be fair, that's how I really fucking felt. I really did. I felt like I wanted to just.
So was it more so you feeling that way the first or the third game?
Yes.
Why does it have to make the use?
Hold on now. I wasn't attacking you the first game.
No, it's just the fact that like no matter what I do, I'm like, man, okay, I'm hoping I win. Like I mean I was close to winning and you just like fucking
I went to maximum overdrive.
You stole everything from me. So and then the second game you decided you were going to steal everything from me again.
To be fair, I stole from everyone.
Yes, but you stole from me the most.
That's because you were the highest level.
And you know what? You know what happened? You ended up losing that level. So you know what?
Yeah.
Fuck you.
That's alright.
That was your insta karma right there.
Yeah, that's alright. That's when I break out the Starbreaker.
Yeah, because you fucking suck. But I told him no more Popo. Popo is not allowed. I banned Popo. Popo is not allowed to be used anymore.
She banned the demon child.
I forbid Popo from ever being used, and I said if you use Popo, I will never play with you
7
again.
layers for the bread.
Well, that's tricky. Just Popo or all the variations
wait,
of Popo?
no,
There's more than one.
Specifically the one that robs you.
I know what you mean by braiding bread now. Okay.
The original, the one that it teleports to you.
I was going to say, I'm very confident all of them rob you, just in different ways.
No, just that one.
Huh, what does the...
Fox
What does the Popo Dangerous one do? I don't remember. That's the name of one of them, sir.
I know one of them is every time you teleport, you do something depending on if you're an even or an odd on your level.
Oh, no. She doesn't steal things. She teleports all the time and then gets stuff by teleporting.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's not that one's not a thief. You are right.
Yeah. But there is a Popo Snatcher so that everyone can be a thief.
Yep.
Which is so great on the pig guy because I just go fast and then I just run around you, just stealing shit from you as I run by.
Yeah, the gift card. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, so good.
Yeah, I forbade.
Looking good.
It does. Looks good.
Looking like he's about to fuck something. Look at him.
About to prove a theory again.
Hey, you just had to go there, didn't you?
That's not even. The inspiration is Steins Gate.
I know.
Crit.
You're saying Steins Gate is not game theory?
I mean,
this?
Nutty?
I mean, bro, like, from what I've seen of Stein, I've only seen like a couple episodes, but I remember one episode that involved a microwave. So,
That's a good one.
Guess what is a reoccurring theme? You have to understand, the microwave is the fucking time machine.
It's literally the fucking plot.
what the fuck?
That's so good.
like, and I know, like,
the
one of them is.
microwave has frozen like time particles or some shit. Whatever the actual word for that is.
If I also remember correctly, one of the characters is actually a femboy. If I remember correctly.
One of them used to be a femboy until that became physically impossible.
Something like that.
What do you mean used to be? What?
That's canon.
Used to be? What does used to be mean?
You know the funny
Well-
thing is, hold up. I just imagine that she mentions. I remember seeing an episode with a microwave, and Darkon goes, "That doesn't really narrow it down."
Not at all.
I saw. Okay. To paint a picture, I saw maybe the first time it involved a microwave. That's how little that I know. Because it was, I literally watched the first few episodes, and I believe it was like maybe the third or fourth episode that had the microwave. So, like,
I wonder how angry it would make people if I said I haven't seen it at all.
Wait.
Okay,
it won't
good.
make a whole lot of people. Like, the thing is
Like,
that
don't worry about
Steingate.
not seeing it. It is confusing.
Oh, of course, it's somebody figuring out that they have a fucking time machine, so they start just putting shit in it, and then let's see what happens.
Yeah, no, see,
Yeah.
like, there's a
In
lot
a
of.
non-comedy
Is it
sense.
a good idea to microwave this?
I would say that Steins Gate is probably kind of like in a way, like enough. It's enough people know about it, but I don't think everyone knows what Steins Gate is.
All right.
Steins Gate is so.
Tony, am I doing anything else?
It's a very scientific anime. And after about 6 episodes in, I was all like, I don't know what's going on anymore.
It also gets extremely serious.
Oh.
Like,
It's like,
I
oh, what a
also-
nice little comedy show, not for long.
I also know that, like, I think the two main characters have like a thing for each other. I think I don't know. It's weird.
I also never got far enough to know about that. It also depends on which like timeline. If we even have timelines, we didn't really clarify that either.
Right.
I don't know if you could hear me, but I said no.
Time is not really in a line. It's more of a big ball of wibbly wobbly.
So
tiny
it's
whiny
it's kind of like Fate. Got it. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, legit. If someone saw this,
Actually, more
as
adult.
like, if someone saw this, there is no way they would not click that out of pure curiosity. Like,
I mean,
like, it's so good. It's so funny.
well, of course, Miki made it.
Oh god, I cannot wait for dribble Philo.
I have sent
Who?
both of the items.
Send me the invoice as well.
That's right. I should do that.
Yeah, also, I will also need your PayPal information again because it's a new account.
Just kidding.
Fun stuff.
Yeah, you can. When it comes to mine, I know mine is weird because of the plaid.
Assuming
Oh,
that I
on to
wasn't
plaid.
stupid.
Don't say that.
no.
You're not
I like
stupid.
that plaid.
I was though,
I like
but that's
that.
okay. We can fix it. Probably.
Uh-oh.
He's got to figure out which layer is which. See, that's the thing. I always label. I label my layers because I like being able to see from a distance.
Look. Okay, listen. All right.
Eh.
When you start
Listen.
getting, okay, when you start getting to fucking, how many fucking layers was this thing? I don't even know. When you okay, great example.
Okay.
Doger, I started to do that. I did. Look. Okay, I actually
Okay,
started to
okay.
do it. Okay.
Do you merge your layers down at a certain point at least?
No. Why would I do that? I'm gonna like save the separate layers. But once you start getting over like 50 layers,
once I have like if I were to once I completed the hand, I would save everything that involved the hand. It'd be like, this is the hand layer. And
So in other words,
when I
you are
finished, like, the
you are so completely confident to leave everything as is and call it good forever, which is something that is usually very difficult for an artist to do.
I mean, you should be able to ungroup it and go back into it, or even go back into it while it's all grouped.
well, I mean, okay.
I also only use paint.net. You probably have a more sophisticated
I was
No,
Better
I'm just
than I
talking about my experiences with Blender.
Yeah, I have not a whole lot of experience with Blender. I've only got experience rigging and
I
not
haven't made a
actually
donut
making.
yet. I've made a donut. I've not finished the donut. I've not rendered the donut.
I can put a skeleton in a model and I can make it work for VR chat, but that's about it.
I can't even do that much yet. I want to make a character eventually, but that's takes time that I don't have.
Oh, Miki, I was gonna say you're turning off your stuff.
Yes, temporarily, I shall show you the inner workings of my layers. However, I'll give you a great example of one of my own illustrations. Nope, that's not the right file. That's one layer. Hang on. 1 second.
Number? I don't see any.
You merge down your layers? Never shows one layer image.
No, when I save it as a PNG, it does that automatically.
Oh, yeah, no. PNGs don't have layers.
No, they don't. I shall show you. Okay, so for instance, you have like layer
Onions have layers.
76 here. So I know that I at least made it into the 70s.
Donut.
I have a folder for
Bakes have
my
layers.
stairs. These are literally the stairs that are in the front. That is made up of 7 layers. I have the neon ghost. This is the character. That is made up of all those layers.
Okay, so absolutely.
That many layers. All those.
See, because like in the program that I use, I can't make folders for layers. That's one big advantage you have on me. You can make a folder and be like, everything in this folder is related to this, and be like, bam, doom, done.
And then I
You
have
can
like,
organize
the
the
things in
layers.
the background. These guys I did merge into one layer because I had to. And then I
Well,
have the
the-
things
the-
that are not in layers. So that's all this stuff that's like in the background. All these little pieces that mean or do something. Which technically probably should have been grouped into a folder called background, but you know where it's fine. And then you have the background, the floor. So then you have the floor here. It's got its own folder made up of five different layers as well. So at the end of the day, if you look at the neon ghost, you'll see I named them line art, hair, earrings, and then eventually along the lines of probably maybe the 30th layer or so, I give up. It's too many.
Yeah, I could see that. See, at that point, when it's so many layers like that, that's when I start merging things down, because the amount of layers makes me anxious.
No, because here's the thing. If I needed to change something, so let's say I wanted to change the color of the shoes, right? If I want to change the color of the shoes and I merged it in with the rest of everything, then I'm gonna have to sit here and select it out, which is a pain in its own ass. You know, I don't want to have to do that. Instead, I would rather just go to the shoes.
Yeah, see, you don't want to have to do that. I would do it out of like, like, I guess it's not exactly. Maybe it is sort of like
what if I wanted to
ADHD or something, but either way,
maybe I don't want it to be raining.
bugs me.
Makes it look kind of weird without the rain. But if I didn't want it to rain, I wouldn't want to get rid of that. What if I didn't like the water drops? The water drops were distracting. You know, it's like I don't know.
Words.
No, I got really confused because I don't know what this.
This one's got a shit ton of stuff going on
know
now.
what this layer is.
A lot of the work I have is like maybe max 5 layers, and base layer, layers for the three different flaps, then a layer that's just blank face with just skin, and usually the longest part of it all is just matching the skin color.
Look, even some of my more simple stuff that's not even done goes into like 20 layers. It's
Oh, good lord.
It's not.
That's when I'm
Simple.
like creating
That's not
a
simple.
scene
Look at
from
that.
scratch, and I need to, like, actually a good example is the scene that you worked on last time, the image of the rich folk. That scene, like, I took base image, made flaps for all of their lips, made all base images for all their lips, and there was 5 people in the shot. So that's like 1, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, So yeah, about 20 layers. So when I make a big shot like that, yeah, 20 layers plus.
Yeah, no, I've kind of done like.
And then I usually end up saving it with like, okay, here's an image with all of their mouths completely shut. Here's an image with all of their mouths open. Here's an image with all of their mouths semi-open. Here's all of their mouths just, you know how it is. And there's the three things. And then I'll throw those into the image or into the video editing software, and then cut out the lips on all of the like open shots and place them individually. So now I've got like a layer of lips, a layer of closed lips, a layer of them with their mouths open.
You eventually you do. You gotta get all the things going, man.
It makes sense.
But this is why they pester me to save a lot. Yeah. I'm
maybe.
fair enough.
You've been switching between.
So
Nothing is worse than your computer crashing and you losing like 5 hours worth of work.
Oh,
That is
okay,
why
not
I'm
really
a Control S
computer
Mega
crashing.
Fiend.
Not really computer crashing, but like I used to like do a lot of like. So for a lot of you that don't know, I think I maybe mentioned it on stream a few times, but for those that don't know, I used to do a lot of role play back in the day. Like I'm one of the people that used to role play on MySpace. So
Bro, take me back to AOL with my roleplay fucking bullshit. Goddamn instant messenger AOL when they had an IM. Like,
yeah, well, I mean, I didn't roleplay because I mean, I didn't really have a whole lot of friends
Look, I was
then.
old school.
So I didn't have a whole lot of friends. So I like the only people that I would like IM message is like my sister or like our friend Barb. So like oh, thank you for the super chat.
Hey, look at that.
It just
Hey,
just popped up.
all right. Good to see you, Joe. Have a good night.
Thanks for hanging with us.
Thank you.
I'm getting tired, so I'm gonna hit the hay. It was great to see this again. I don't know the next time I'll see this, so here you go. Well, it was great to have you on board.
Yeah, thank you.
Hopefully, you guys will see it again soon.
Next week, hopefully.
Pray.
So,
Pray
Miki,
for us.
speaking of which, since this is our first stream in a long while, we over the stream, since it's been live, has gotten 231 views. That's not too bad. It's pretty good, actually.
It is.
All things considered.
Cool.
And we have not gone below like 10 concurrent viewers for since half an hour in.
Yeah.
All right.
But
I mean,
yeah, so
these streams are consistently our most popular. They even put PDW to shame.
yeah, they definitely put my streams to shame. It's mostly because like I streamed during the day, so there wasn't a whole lot of people.
I mean, it's the only time I stream too, and I have about the same 4 people. But I love that 4 people.
Yeah, no, same.
Usually
Me too.
Spider
Like
Panda.
I love the regular people that came and watched my streams, and I'm sorry that I haven't been streaming at all. It's been I think it's been like almost a year.
I've been so goddamn busy this summer. It has been ridiculous. There's been so much family shit that I have just been obligated to be a part of.
So like the reason why for me it's because because I'm not connected directly to the modem. For some reason, I just have really bad connection where I am, and we thought we had the issue fixed, and then it just went back to being, so you can't really stream while in Discord. Like you can't. I just have terrible connection enough where if I stream anything on Discord, it's watching stop. Yeah, it's like stop motion. Shit. And then
that makes it a pain if you're playing with anybody else.
Yeah, and before we fixed the issue, we did stream Pokemon Stadium, and the stream kept crashing. So
Was it Pokemon Stadium?
Yeah, not Pokemon
That's a
Stadium,
Pokemon
Pokemon Snap. So while we were playing
Yeah.
Pokemon Snap, it crashed like
Like,
a few
Because that
times.
reminds me, I'm still playing that ROM of Crystal, and the whole point of playing that was to get a party so that I could transfer them over into Pokemon Stadium and then tackle that because I thought that'd be fun. But I haven't played that in a while because
I really wish that I could get back to streaming. I guess I should try to test it and see how it goes.
Yeah.
But like,
you just gotta do it.
Kind of the same situation with me. If I put too much stress on the computer because my RAM has been failing for a year to 2 years now, if I put too much stress on the computer, it just shuts off.
The fact
Well,
that
it's
we've
not
had
the-
this
yeah.
issue for 2 years
So
now.
a similar different situation on it is a technical issue that is preventing me from doing more streams.
By the way, guys, look in shitpost when you get a chance.
Okay,
Oh,
but
my
yeah, so
I gotta regret it.
I didn't have a whole lot of friends to like
Whoa.
roleplay on
I don't need to
Messenger
look at
with.
shit posts or some kid in general.
Oh, okay, thank you for
You're
that.
terrible.
Based
So-
on all
so-
of those
Why?
reactions, I have determined that I shall, in fact, not look at shitposts.
So-
Miki, are you a fan of Naruto at all? I'm sorry?
Oh.
Okay, well
Look at
then,
meh.
in that case, it doesn't matter. You know, it doesn't matter if you look at shitpost or not.
But so like,
So
Oh,
so yeah,
give me a
I
second. How
I
bad
started all
is
of-
Boruto?
I started all of
I'm
my
taking this meme.
I started all of my art like RPing like on MySpace, and so so I've been doing it for that long, and I think it like in recent couple years it's kind of like really dwindled down just because like it's really not the same as it used to at all. It went from being like fun, everything is just drama all the time, and it got really frustrating. So you know, I started off doing like edits of like anime photos on like on Photo Bucket. Like that's when I started doing those types of edits, was on Photo Bucket, like Paint and Photo Bucket. And then I graduated to GIMP and then graduated to Photoshop. And so like
I still don't use Photoshop.
So
Too
when I started using GIMP, I don't know how many times that fucking program would crash. And I would have like at least like 20 layers or so on something. And I mean, it wasn't anything good. It didn't look good, but I mean, at the time, to me, it was like, this is better than what I was doing before. And then the same would happen with Photoshop. Photoshop would crash all the time. And there were times where I'm just like doing something and, you know, maybe I forgot to save and then it crashes. And then I'm like, I spent 2 days on this. And then I'd be like, you know what? I hate myself. And so I just go back to doing it. And I'd start all over again. And so I wish someone was there to tell me, hey, save all the time.
But definitely, I like that we are now heading towards meme thumbnails. That is just how it is now. Just shit posting meme thumbnails.
Yep.
Well, I mean, you know, I tried. Because
even if YouTube doesn't fucking even if most of our subscribers doesn't see it because YouTube hates us, fuck YouTube. This is funny for me.
Well, you know, like I tried to make some of our thumbnails meme, like the
fucking,
the Minori. Oh yeah, I did that though. I didn't like. There was only a few things that I think I drew on that, but like with Photoshop, by the way, with a mouse. Yeah, I did everything with a mouse. It was fun, great. I loved it. Do I have it on my phone? But
I've
But,
drawn closed mouths with just a line tool.
with that said, guys, it is past 11 for me. I got an early day tomorrow, so I'm gonna duck out.
Okay.
No, you're not. Not allowed.
Anyway, Miki, fantastic work as always. Send me all the information when you get a chance, and I'll take care of it tomorrow.
Right. I need to do that.
Yeah, right. I'll do that.
That's right.
Take my money.
Getting paid.
To find it. Okay, I guess I'll just have to go searching through my
I
computer.
forgot these guys pay me for this.
It would have been funny if you said, "Shut up and pay me money."
I mean,
It is actually like amazing to me that like a lot of the people that does work for us, like I have to force them to let me pay them.
It is a shockingly reoccurring thing.
It's
It
because
happens so much.
I don't know. It's just
Because
a
everybody's
little
used to
bit-
working for free. Is used to working for.
for
Like,
what?
and they're always surprised. They're like, "Oh, you're paying me?" I go,
Oh,
"Fucking
here it
A,
is.
I am."
there you go.
It's actually, we've had this. This is almost a semi-quote. I'm gonna go do the thing. Not if I can't pay you. You're not. You
There
are
you
not
go,
doing
there's-
that until I can pay you.
There's the Minori face that I made for a thumbnail. It was a thumbnail. I'm not posting the other one unless it's not safe for work.
There's nothing wrong with that face.
It's so good though. I
I
love
don't
it.
even know where I saved it, to be
I
fair.
think I've got it somewhere.
I don't even remember where I saved it.
Anyway, good night, everyone. Thank you for joining everything. I don't know if this is ending yet, but Miki, great work as always.
Oh, thanks. I was just
All right.
fucking around while I was waiting for us to finish off.
Oh, okay, so we actually are wrapping up.
Yeah, yeah. So you can
Well,
actually
yeah.
stick around because it's technically that time, but also at the same time, if you wanted to stick around and promote the happenings and the things that are coming up.
Yeah,
since that's
okay,
what we-
so
I'm getting better at Renpai. Hopefully, I have something to show for it soon.
Renpai
Doger,
is
I have a favor to ask of you. I just remembered, but I'll talk to
who,
you
what
about
now?
it later.
Doger?
Yes.
so Miki,
What?
Renpai is the program that we're planning on making the visual novel in.
Yes. Nice. Good to have an
Anyway,
update there.
Yeah, with that said, so guys, again, thank you so much for joining us. Hopefully we will have more of these, consistently. We'll see.
Don't call me out like that.
So we Slime 9 is being worked on. We have a bunch of other stuff being worked on in the back burner side of things. We are working on the Alabasta Abridged movie director's cut thing. So you can expect that sometime this year. Hopefully.
I wouldn't call it a director's cut. I would call it an extended cut.
Oh, extended cut. Yeah, that's better.
Yeah, that's a better word for it.
That's a better word. Extended cut. Thank you, Doger.
Yes.
Where
Eventually,
they-
there will be like a couple new scenes.
So basically, because the reason that we had to take down One Piece was because each individual episode kept getting claimed, which was dangerous for the channel. In fact, that's the reason that we went down a couple of years ago. So what we're doing now is we're going to put all 4 episodes together. We're going to make a few more scenes to incentivize watching it and tell a little bit more of the story that we didn't get a chance to tell. And as well as extend the final climactic fight and actually make it a climactic fight, so there's something to look forward to. So that even if it does get claimed by copyright and we can't get the claim removed, we're only stuck with a single strike. So it's not like catastrophic for the channel.
Yeah, it's a little more strategic.
Yeah, a minor inconvenience. And if this works, if we're able to not only fight the copyright strike and keep the episode up, then that opens the doors for other arcs, and we will do it in the same style where you guys will get an entire arc in one big video. So like an hour.
Yeah. Yeah, and we'll probably do it in a sort of like, the pacing might end up being different than the way the pacing in Alabasta is, because we're writing it as one big thing rather than 4 things.
Yeah, so it's definitely going to be a new style. Again, that's only if this works. This is sort of the testing round. With that said, you guys can also expect the first episode of Shield Hero to come out either by the end of July or sometime early August, so that's something to look forward to. I'm genuinely looking forward to the reception of it. I really hope people like it, and I really hope YouTube actually fucking sends it to people.
One can only hope.
And again, assuming we do more of these art streams a little more consistently, we will be doing check stuff, unless we have like thumbnails that need to be made or custom assets for abridged episodes. So other stuff to look forward to.
Or unless she wants to do commissions.
Or commissions, that is also true. But
Because she does those, she does commissions. So you know,
true.
you want some nice beautiful art. I suggest commissioning this beautiful lady
highly
right
recommend. Highly recommend this art.
You guys. Stop.
Fucking,
No, don't
you
wanna.
get paid. You get free advertisement.
So with that said, I'm gonna go ahead and hand it off to anyone else in the call if they want to plug something right quick. With that said, though,
My plug was the Renpai.
With that said, I really do have
Yes,
to go.
bye.
Good night.
Oh yeah, I need to go plug in my lamp. I'll be right back.
What?
That
I'll be right back.
certainly is a plug. Holy shit. Fuck, that's a good one.
Thank
I'm
you.
gonna go plug in my lamp. I'll be right back.
I don't know. The sound of Anthony leaving right when you said that also added to it so much because I thought you said that and left.
The Discord goodbye note is just
Oh my
Oh,
god, that
man.
was so
I'm
funny.
gonna go plug in my lamp.
I don't always get good ones, but when I do,
It's good.
oh man.
Oh, that was such a good one.
No, I'm here till the end, so whatever the end may be.
No, I'm kidding. You guys know how this works. We go in order of those who are in the chat. So, all right, Ben. I guess you said your thing was already done. Bryce, do you have anything you want to give a shameless little shout out, a little pluggy plug for?
I feel like this every time. I feel like that everybody just knows or just assumes that I have a shameless plug. Feels like just the go-to everything. I have something, which, no offense.
That's a good thing.
It is, and it's funny you bring that up because while all of this was going on, a couple days ago, a project that I was in just dropped. Kind of it's like a game that's called The Dream of Shadowlands. I provided some voice work for, I think, some background for a new character that was in one of their recent chapters that came out on Steam. I have the link to my Twitter, which also sends it directly to the Steam page. So, I mean, you can go and check that out.
What's your Twitter?
Yes. Yeah. Well, I can give you the link to it here. Just Miki, I'll go ahead and give it to you here, so that way if you want to post a thing, if it's gonna pop up, there it is. Yeah, I DM'd it to you. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's your everything.
I could have posted it too.
Yeah.
Copy?
I think.
Copy?
I can post their links.
What's that?
Paste. There we are.
Paste. Twitter.
Paste.
Tasty paste.
Yes.
The pasty paste. You guys want to?
Yep.
There it is. Share it around, spread it around, like, favorite, comment. I don't know. Just whatever the kids do these days.
Oh, you don't want that.
No, you really don't.
What? Don't want what?
Kids are
What
doing
kids
weird
do
shit.
Days.
That's some weird stuff, you know.
And
Y'all.
it's not because I'm old.
Why you gotta make it like that? It didn't have to be this way.
If you're watching this and you're part of Gen Z, why?
You're fucking
Just
weird.
why?
Yeah.
I want to know.
Yeah, why?
You could have been something good, but no, you had to be whatever you are.
You have to be Gen Z.
For real.
I just have to
stuck with
say,
millennials, but no.
I just have to say, why do y'all memes suck?
Oof.
No,
Oh,
seriously.
that's what this joke was
Okay.
going to.
Alright.
No,
Gen
but
Z can't
seriously,
meme?
why does your fucking memes suck? Why?
We just don't get it. We're too old.
Get better. No, it's literally just
Get
like.
good.
No.
No. It
No,
literally-
I'm not old.
No.
You're
It's
old.
no. It's literally just like the do and then like random noise, like fucking Among Us, and like it's just
Listen.
different sound effects on like different.
I
There
love
are
how you
sound
think that
effects.
was any different than our memes.
I was gonna
No,
say there's
but it
certain
is, though.
sound effects just
Like, we're
that make me
regressing.
lose it.
That's-
Look,
that's
look,
it.
the worst-
It is not different at
The
all.
worst-
That's exactly the shit we listen to.
No, it's
The
not.
worst Gen
The
Z
sounds
meme
were-
is
the
just
sounds
turning
were
it up,
different.
turning
They
the
were
sound
nothing
up.
more than little
Okay. Well,
No,
all
the
right.
word is just playing a popular music while you do a little dance. That's the worst. It's like, what content is this? You're just dancing.
No, I'm
to
talking about
popular-
the earache
Indeed,
sound.
Numa Numa
That
guy
is the
should be
worst.
exploded for that.
It's not even funny.
Mhm. It's like, where's the
How
content?
dare you just put on a
So,
song and then wave
Bryce,
your arms up and down?
are-
Fucking Numa
Bryce,
Numa will
are-
never catch on.
You got anything else, Bryce?
I mean, I got my Twitter, I guess. Like I said, I mean, if you find, like I said, that link that I posted, follow me
Numa
there.
Numa
Go
had
right ahead.
several layers, so.
Then yeah, I mean, I'll mostly will just either just post whatever I can, memes, acting announcements, just anything. I guess it's kind of.
All right.
My brain right now is it's firing off on all cylinders right now. It's about to shut down here in a couple minutes, so
It's late.
yeah.
It's about time.
Yeah, and I am probably gonna go play Devil May Cry 5 after this.
There you go.
So yeah.
Gonna give you a little bit of brain rot.
Yeah, because I treated myself to it today.
There you go.
Well, I don't really have anything, especially because I'm not streaming, and my Twitter is very not safe for work. So,
Oh, now you show up, Cody.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say Cody,
Goes
motherfucker.
up for the.
Now
I
you
heard
show
you. I
up.
heard you giving out free shameless plugs. Hey, I'll be part of that.
Too late, Cody.
too late, you motherfucker.
No shameless plug for you, man, because you're not in the chat. So
Heh.
But
just like
I
he has
mean,
the
I guess
power.
the only thing is
And
that
time.
if we can, if I don't still have my issue, then maybe I can start streaming again. But yeah, I
All you
don't
need
really
to
have.
do is smash down 3 walls and for to get a really long Ethernet cable.
Yeah, okay, sure.
Or you could do what my brother did and put the long Ethernet cable up through your cold air return, and then do it
I-
that way.
I don't
You
think
will
there is
need-
one.
What? How the hell does your furnace work then?
I don't know. I don't know everything about. I don't. How the fuck am I supposed to know how any of that works? I don't.
But yeah,
Hello?
run your Ethernet cable up through the piping that actually heats your house. That's what my brother did.
That sounds like a bad idea to me.
Depending.
If you're doing it in the hot vent, then possibly. If you're doing it in the cold air return, as I just stated, that's just your air.
It
So-
just. I don't know. It just doesn't
Like,
sound
if-
like a
like,
good idea.
I see it all the time. You would be like, if you actually opened your cold air return right now, you'd probably be amazed the amount of electrical stuff that is just right there. That is extremely normal.
See, I bought a 20-foot Ethernet cord
But
like 10 years ago, and it served me well for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
And then I bought a
Um,
second one.
Yeah.
Yay.
The trick is having to grab it from the top somehow.
Like, I have these little hooks that go into the wall, and I just have it like lined along the top of the wall and going downstairs, and it goes kind of along the roof and then into the Ethernet port.
yeah, but so if I'll just have to check and see how things are, and maybe I'll do like a test stream and see how it goes.
You can try that.
But yeah, I don't really have anything to, So go on, go Doger.
Go You should check out PDW on our gaming channel. It's every Thursday. Well, maybe not every Thursday, but most Thursdays. You can see fake wrestlers fight as we commentary like a bunch of hooligans.
Fake! Kayfabe is dead, man. What the fuck?
What?
What?
They're all real. How dare you say wrestling is fake?
Oh.
I was gonna say. You thought
I
What?
hate to break it to you, but wrestling's fake.
Yeah, I hate to
Kayfabe
tell
is
you.
dead, man.
It's
What
not
the
real.
fuck?
It's all scripted. I'm sorry.
Anyway.
How sad, yeah.
Okay, well.
I'm
it's
so
a
Give him
good
up.
game.
I'm not gonna say it.
in my
I'm not
heart.
saying
So
a damn
sorry
word.
Either
that
way,
I
if
had
you
to
are
be the one
already-
to break it to you.
If you're already a patron, specifically at the $10 tier,
Oh,
you can
here
make
we
a
go.
wrestler and you can have it thrown into the universe and battle against crazy wrestlers like we have, like Boris. He's a monster.
Oh,
He's a big red man.
Is it just hip or still hip?
Still hip.
Still hip. Yeah.
He's still in his prime.
Hip dippy square.
But yeah, no, it doesn't have to be a wrestler that is like, it could be an alien.
Oh
It
no,
could be
I
anything.
absolutely encourage your wrestler to be bizarre and for comedic effect, because we got too many serious wrestlers right now.
I'm gonna throw a fucking pony in there.
Do it.
That would be amazing. Do it.
Fucking do it. I want
Sorry,
somebody
man.
to make like a
That's
Super
wrestling.
Sentai character. I want
But
somebody to
still,
make like a
be fine.
Power Ranger.
That
I
sounds
want to
amazing.
see it.
I'm surprised nobody's done it yet.
Most of the characters that have been made by patrons have been sort of self-insertions. So a lot of them have been relatively serious.
Well, it kind of like when it came to like Phatdog, it was like Phatdog crew members. It was literally like, we want to take your likeness and put it in PGW.
Yeah, well, that was the first group of
yeah.
characters that we're just gonna make our voice actors characters, and also a couple of our characters from our show characters, in a sense.
I think the only one that didn't adhere to that would be Royce.
Yeah.
with
he
Boris.
doesn't really. Yeah, he made Boris
the
instead.
only thing that like I guess the reason why he made it is because we have a running joke in Final Fantasy where so like he plays a Rogadine that has a pompadour and it's named Boris and it eats things. It's alive. So
it eats
so
them
he ended
and,
up
like,
he ended up
changes them
making
into other
it
things.
like well like
Trans-eats them.
yeah. So he ended up making it a character and
Yeah. And he is currently like I can't remember if it was champion or just no, he's Czar. He won the King of the Ring and we're calling him Czar right now. And it's a lot of fun. And in the months to come we're gonna do a draft with our sister show, WFE.
all right.
Which I'm pretty
remember
sure
that.
is just WFE on Twitch. And there is a pretty high chance that Eva is going to try and steal Boris from us.
Oh
There's a
boy,
very-
that's terrifying.
Yeah, this is a very high possibility that Boris is going to be gone and going to be on WFE.
That's not fake. Or people say wrestling's fake. That matters. That matters
Yeah.
a lot. That's terrifying.
That's personal. It's like
That is
him winning a
actual
match is
legitimate
one
real
thing.
life stakes.
Yeah, but then him going to the other show, that's just like, well, now I got to watch the other show.
Welcome to wrestling. They do that. They do this to make you watch both of the things. Welcome to wrestling.
Yeah, I was privy to SmackDown back in the day, rather than Raw.
Well,
All right.
I can't think of anything else that I'm working on. I guess Shield Hero is coming out soon.
Oh well, yeah, but I think we had already like
Oh yeah, we talked a
made
lot
that.
about it.
Yeah, so like that's the reason why I didn't mention it.
Yeah,
was-
it's like it's in its stages of audio work, so it should be done definitely before the end of the month.
Nice. All right, Moon. Do you have anything that you wanted to pitch or?
Yes, I do. What's his name? Richie. Me and Richie Richie's mostly talked about it on various other streams, mostly on Twitch and stuff. And I can talk about it here. I am reacting to Mushoku Tensei for Patreon. It's going to be open for any tier, so even if you're just doing $1, you'll have access to it. Currently, the first episode, which is actually the first 2 episodes of the anime, is up. From what I've been told, it's not great as a reaction just because of the way I did things and I was new to reactions. But for every single episode after, it's been me and Richie. We've already got everything recorded. I'm just in the editing process and it happened, and it's I'm having to do a lot. I'm having to make subtitles because I can't hear Richie's voice because of recording issues. So it took us to like episode, I want to say like somewhere in the 20s before we had everything like actually fixed.
Oh yeah.
So once I get to that point, I won't have to do a whole lot of editing. But there are some things where the entire show, the episode, did not record audio. So I'm going to have to go pull the audio and line it up. I have so much work to do. Oh, it's great.
Why subjugate yourself?
Because I was just fucking up with OBS the entire time. I was messing up. I was doing nothing right. And then I finally got everything fixed much later. But now it was already too late. We'd watched the entire episode. We weren't going to fake reactions for the whole episode all over again. So it's just like, well, I got work to do. That's fun.
Have you gave Streamlabs OBS a try? It might be a little better on you.
Same thing, and the issues, like, we're not streaming it at all. We were just recording it using OBS.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, even for that,
bunch of
Streamlabs can be better in certain regards.
Which I do have Streamlabs on it. It's just
it's so frustrating that Streamlabs is missing the one component that made audio work on my end possible, and then regular OBS has it, Streamlabs does not. And that has made audio work massively difficult.
Oh, is Streamlabs a different downloading thing? I thought okay. So I was thinking of something different then. I'm thinking of a different add-on that's used with OBS, but okay.
No, Streamlabs is a program.
Yeah. Gotcha. Yeah, either way, OBS has been working pretty damn well for me. But I was doing everything absolutely wrong. It took me too long to learn, hey, turn off hardware acceleration on the browser.
Okay. Yeah.
That
was the one thing I had to do, and it made everything easier.
Yeah. Even for Discord, we have to do that, or things completely shut down.
I never have it on Discord already, but Discord runs fine enough on its own, so it's like I never need it.
Yeah, you need it off for certain things.
But the biggest problem with Discord is I just forgot to set it up for like 2 episodes. So,
dang.
And that's what Richie was talking through. So I'm having to make the subtitles for him. You can somewhat hear his voice because I think my microphone picks it up from my headset. Yeah, but I'm making it fun. I'm adding little interesting things to it. So it'll still be a good time. It's tedious. It'll probably be another week before the next episode gets up. I'm gonna work on it a little harder on Sunday.
Yeah, I usually go hardcore on projects on Sundays. It's weird.
Well, for me, Sunday is my first day off. I have a full-time job for Wednesday to Saturday.
My schedule is all over the damn place.
But yeah, so go to Patreon. Even if you're just doing $1, not only does it help us out, you get to see me react to Mushoku Tensei. I will say, it does make me cry. I won't tell you when or where, but it does make me cry.
It also gets you full access to everything on the Phatdog server on Discord, by the way.
Yep, everything. You get to learn when new things come out.
I think the
and
only thing
as
you don't
things are
have
being
access
made, you
to
learn about them.
is for the executive producers. That's the only thing you don't have access to. But unless you become one. But if you're just doing the dollar, you have a free roam of everything except for that. So
Yeah.
Awesome.
Other than that, that's all I got. I would plug my YouTube channel, but there's like 2 Minecraft videos, and thinking about taking those down and restarting.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
I haven't put anything on my Abridged channel in years. And the only thing on my personal channel is AMVs that I've made that usually are just like a full-length AMV of an opener of one of our shows.
Oh,
And
also,
sometimes I
after
get
my show,
songs stuck in my head and I need to complete shit.
But after Mishoku Tensei, I'll be doing Konosuba and then Log Horizon. I should also start with, this whole thing started because I never saw Slime and I still auditioned for it.
I mean, but that's like a lot of things, though. Like, I'm in the firm belief that you don't have to, especially like voice acting. You don't have to like watch something to audition for it. So
and like I'm here, so something went right. I don't have a voice part, but I'm here.
Well,
so,
like,
hey.
that used to kind of be a stipulation on some of the stuff, but like it obviously didn't it didn't help because we weren't getting any auditions. So like it wasn't anything that, like, it was mostly Slime. I think it was like the only thing that had that stipulation, and it was a
Specifically because Richie wanted the jokes to land with the crew, or the cast and crew, as much as with the audience.
But once it was realized that because of that stipulation, no one wanted an audition. So to me, that whole stipulation's kind of like, if it's okay, so like,
I mean,
if it's
the real voice acting industry doesn't work like that.
I mean,
True.
yeah, it really doesn't. Like, half the time, most of the people that voice act are in a series they know nothing about.
Yeah, sometimes they're made to do roles they like had no idea they were even gonna be like auditioning for. Sometimes you audition for a role and the director's like, "Hey, try reading this line instead." Oh shit, that was really good. Okay, you're gonna be him instead. You're like, okay. I have no idea who this character is or anything about him.
Yeah, like, you don't have to see something to audition for something and be a perfect fit. For the longest time, I mean, Xana, he voices for us and he doesn't watch anime at all.
Yeah, there's so many roles where like I have no idea who this person is, and we're like, great.
Like, he does a perfect Naotsku, he does a perfect Loxus, he does, like, he's done a perfect he's done a perfect everyone. Like, he did the shopkeep dude in our One Piece, and he nailed it. Like, he really hasn't seen One Piece, so
he's just got such an entertaining voice.
Well, either
way, we've gone on quite a bit.
A lot of tangents.
Yeah.
So sorry, Miki.
Hey, that's how you know we're having fun.
I've been doing my own book of work, so it is all good.
It looks good.
Well, thank you. This is actually a great segue into my plug, my shameless plug. I'm actually doing pretty well on TikTok. I got to 900 followers this week.
Oh, this week. Excellent.
Well, not all in 1 week. It's just this week I reached 900. It's interesting because I wasn't it wasn't like a big deal for a while. I wasn't really uploading as much, and then I posted there were like 2 or 3 videos that ended up just randomly doing super well. Fuck TikTok's algorithm, because I don't know why they did though, but I've gotten somewhere between like 10 to 20 followers a day since then, so it's been pretty neat. But in order to try to keep that content up, I have, obviously been working on quite a lot of stuff on my own time. So just because I don't necessarily have these art streams doesn't mean that you can't get your Miki art fix. It's just that most of the time I end up not being available on Tuesdays when we do these streams normally. It usually is more along the weekends, which, as I'm sure you guys already know, Phatdog has more than enough on a schedule for the weekend. So, if you guys wanted to, it is my art name, Max Studio Inc. You can go and give me a follow. You can actually see this piece once it's finished in its full glory up on that page. The goal for this one actually is a pretty neat one too. The goal is to get this one into the hands of one Jason Marsden, who I happen to have the pleasure of meeting several weekends back, and he was just a hoot and a half. For those of you who are not aware, Jason Marsden voiced Haku in Spirited Away.
Oh.
He's quite a
Really enjoyed the role too.
He is definitely a character. He was so incredibly nice. We actually met at a social function for a friend. So it was not really not like con or anything like that. I actually, funny enough, I didn't realize who he was until Devin said something, and then it all clicked, and I was like, the voice, of course. And it was really funny because then as soon as Devin had talked me into saying something to him, because I was, it was like, I wonder if I could get him to use some of my art as a print if I did whatever, because I've had that interest too, and it was really funny. So I ended up talking to him. I was like, Haku is one of my favorite characters from the Ghibli movies. I'm a huge fan of Hayao Miyazaki's films. They actually inspire me a lot, and it's just kind of going on to say his concept design was one of my favorites, blah blah blah, and he even pulled the voice out and started saying stuff. Maybe not totally something that. Anyways, he's definitely a character, but I really enjoyed meeting him. And it did spur on this absolute fucking hell that I am about to have to commit myself to finish. So,
Train looks awesome though.
I do have to say,
Train, house, building. I thought it was a train. I don't know why.
But I do have to say, Haku has his voice is pretty mesmerizing and hot, so I'm gonna be honest, completely honest.
I'm just gonna say Jason had me fucked up with what he was saying. I was done with but it was all in good fun, and we were just all kind of laughing around about it. But yeah, anyway, swell dude. So the whole point of that was to say that my plug is obviously the same as usual, Max Studio Inc. I work as the primary artist for Phatdog's original series Check. But in addition to that, I do in fact do my own stuff, which is kind of like what you're seeing now, and you can see more of on the Tiki Tac. Aside from that, for all of these, I forgot that I was recording this one as a speed paint. I ought to stop working on it now. I'll just put a note on the video that I did not hit record. Excuse me. Anyways, and thank you. I actually did just do that. Speaking of speed paints, the alternative is to check me out on my YouTube page. So I also have my own separate YouTube. It's youtube.com//MacStudioInc because I did finally reach 100 on YouTube, so I could have my own personal link. That was actually pretty cool. That was very exciting. You can catch speed paints of the different drawings that I do on there. Mostly they're my illustrations, like the one that you see here, or alternatively popping up on the screen at this time. So these all are different speed paints that are on there. And then this one. I think this is the reason why I got popular on TikTok.
Oh wow, that is really nice.
Yeah.
She also did she forcefully did art for me. And she did a speed paint of it. So if you want to see it, it is on there as well. She decided I am going to make art for you whether you like it or not. And so
that sounds very much so like something I would do.
No, you did, because you were like, I'm making this art for you whether you like it or not, so tell me, what do you want me to draw you? And I was like, no, please don't. Hi, Juan. I was like, no, please don't. I didn't do what I did just to get free art out of it. You're like, I'm doing it whether you like it or not. So I had no idea what she was drawing, and so she decided to redo, do a revision of a piece of art that she did, the very first piece of art she ever did for me.
Oh, yeah,
the very first.
I'm gonna admit, this whole time I had no fucking idea what you were talking about. I was really racking my brain trying to figure out what did I do? What the cause sometimes that's just how it be. I don't see that as being so simply torn or bent out of my way. It's just, I don't know.
Yeah, but at the same time, it was kind of just but I didn't do this just to get free art. And you're like, I'm doing it whether you like it or not. I'm like, ah! I'm over here literally just I don't want to be, please don't. And you're like, I'm doing it, and
I'm
she
doing
did
it. It's happening. This is happening. You don't get a choice.
She decided she was going to speed paint it, and so there was that.
Hey.
Oh, Juan, you just came in at the end, buddy.
Oh yeah, Juan. Yeah, you kind of came at the end.
We're in the middle of plugging shit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so sorry, man.
You're gonna have to rewind.
That makes me really sad.
Be kind.
Aw, I'm so happy for you guys, you and your baby.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I was actually just about to ask how Angel was, and so the sedge, very sedge.
Yeah, but good baby sleeping. Baby sleeping at this time is very good. But okay, I admittedly am the last of the plugs, so, and I too have not quite as early a morning as Tony, but a decently early morning myself. So, we'll go ahead and end it off. Honestly, this has been such a pleasure to be back this week. You guys have no idea, every week, Tony, of course, checks in with me, says, hey, do you think we're going to be able to do an art stream today? Just let me know. And every morning, my answer has been, I'm really going to try. We're going to try for it. But work has definitely been pretty insane. But I feel slowly starting to get to a place of normalcy. So fingers crossed and keep them crossed that we will continue to see more of these streams. that said, wherever you are, I hope that you have a good night, a good morning, and we'll catch you next time. Bye.
Bye-bye.